But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Good morning.
Morning,
Good
Anthony.
morning. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
Wednesday.
I just saw him in the bathroom.
Yeah.
His tissues tucked around his collar. Primping.
Why does he do like it's a photo shoot?
I know, like that. No one's coming in here and taking video of him.
He dresses very well. He dresses better than all of us.
Good morning.
I'm not saying much.
It was very odd. I walked in, I saw the podium.
Sure.
There was no one standing there, which is always a little disappointment for me.
Security breach.
Yeah, security breach, but more so, I want my welcome.
Yeah.
And right when me and Kenny were walking into the door to get into the hallway back here, he almost came running in and went, "Welcome aboard, welcome aboard." I'm like, that made me feel better.
He likes you.
Yeah.
He definitely
Welcome
likes
aboard.
you.
I got a double good morning.
Damn.
I forgot my ID, so Kenny met me downstairs, and we came in as he was walking back into his vestibule.
Right.
And he gave me the good morning for both of us. And I almost threw it right. I was like, good morning. I just can't
Yeah,
do
do
it.
I do that. He likes
Good
that.
morning.
It's funny about the security badges because yesterday I forgot mine. And the guy downstairs let me through because he sees me every morning. But I was telling these guys, wouldn't that be the scenario to come up here and do some shit?
Yeah.
The day after you
Right.
get fired, you don't have a badge. You go, oh, look, I don't have my badge today, and they let you up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Proving that whole security thing, that every building in New York and probably most of the buildings in the country at this point,
It's farcical.
it's just, it is. It
Yeah,
is.
it's
That's
a
the
goof.
perfect word.
It's fake. It's a goof. I don't think they're really doing anything.
No.
It's pretty much they're amounting to the see something, say something thing.
Exactly. It's just busybody work,
Busy buddies.
you know?
Yeah. Oh, wow. What the hell kind of hat does he have on today?
It's the San Diego Padres.
Oh, right, the
now he's cycling
Padres.
through his hats.
SD, Sam's a douche.
Sam's
Yeah,
a
that's
douche.
right. Sam Douche.
Sam's hat. Sam's hat.
It's high.
Santorum's out of the race. That's the big headline today.
Oh, that's very good. That's
Yes,
very good.
Great news. But it's amazing. Like all these other creeps, he wants some help paying off his campaign debt.
Yeah.
What?
That's interesting. It's what they do. It's
I didn't know that.
legalized prostitution.
Can you imagine
Is
that?
he
Yeah.
setting up a PayPal account
He drops out
with his story?
like Zimmerman.
Right.
He drops out, and then he asks Mitt for help paying off. And Hillary did it with Obama. It's typical.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, wasn't this scumbag just talking about less government
Right,
and
yeah.
independence and and then he drops out and he doesn't mind fucking begging with his hat in his hand.
Look, you should be.
Yeah, pay for my shit.
Pay
you
your
should
fucking
be,
bills.
Yeah, you should be in the poorhouse. You went for the presidency. None of us could go for the presidency because no one would pay our fucking debt.
Yeah.
So you should be in the poorhouse. You lost. Oh, well. See you later.
Now, will Romney do? Well, basically, what that is saying is, if you do this, I will throw my support to you and
Right.
bring as many of my financial backers and support.
Is that how that works?
Oh, exactly.
It's such a fucking shell game, and Romney will pay it because Romney can afford it. He'll easily pay it.
Romney's going to pay his bill.
And then Santorum will be like, and Romney's the man we need to run the country.
But we got a montage of Santorum trashing the hell out of Romney.
Now, that's only when they're in the race. Now, when they're out,
But no one's going to pay
everything's fine.
attention to them.
No,
Where's
no.
the honesty?
There is none, and it's
Does
totally based
Santorum
on money.
think he's a good candidate or not? Because they just played on MSNBC a montage of Santorum just killing Romney.
Yep.
And now we're going to have to listen to Santorum get in front of a podium and praise him?
And say, he's the man for us, isn't he?
And as Americans, we just accept this crap.
Apparently so.
And by the way, what's his name? MSNBC doing that? They won't do it to Democratic candidates, but they do the same thing. It's why you hate politicians. I mean, like when Hillary dropped out, didn't she ask for help? As much money as her and Bill have.
Yeah.
It's tradition. You ask for money. You basically say, look, everything I've stood for is shit.
Yeah.
Right.
And I will gladly put your dick in my mouth if you pay my bill.
Unbelievable.
God, they're all such cocks.
I hate the whole process.
They're so terrible.
I hate the whole process. I was telling Ann, I officially don't have a guy in this race. I'm not an Obama guy. A lot of people out there kind of think I lean toward an Obama. I might lean toward that party if I had to answer the question. But I don't want Romney. I don't want Obama. I think our choices fucking suck.
Yeah, they usually do because you're whittled down to, 2 guys. It's ridiculous when you think, hey, we have 2 guys to choose from.
Right.
Out of everyone that would actually be eligible to be president.
Right.
Only 2 guys every 4 years are the ones that you really get to vote for. Don't fucking hit me with your independent guy shit. I know, but, we're really working with a 2-party system here.
I hate the Buffett rule.
Yeah, the Buffett rule is fucking ridiculous.
And,
what exactly is the rule?
Basically, if you make over $1 million a year, they want 30%. Is that it, Ant?
Oh, that's crazy.
You know
That's
more
just
about this
federal.
shit than me. That's just the federal. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the
But
state's
Obama's
gonna
giving a
bash you.
speech yesterday going, but if you've worked hard your whole life and you got $1 million in the bank, we're not going to touch that.
Oh, no,
We're just going after anyone that goes, makes over $1 million a year.
Oh, you'll just touch the shit that I make with the money I have in the bank.
Right.
Don't fucking make it sound like they're not taking your money that you already have. They're constantly doing that.
And my issue is, I want to keep more of my money, just like any person listening to my voice right now.
Yeah.
There's not a person alive that wants to give the government more money. So shut up.
Yeah, that's just bullshit.
And it just shows how ridiculous our system is. And where is all this money going?
That's
it's time
the big
to ask the
story right
questions.
there.
Where is it?
That's the big story.
No one's life is getting better, but they continue to take a shitload of, money from every single one of us. Doesn't matter how much money you make. You're losing a lot of it to the government.
And all these people that talk about like Obama and racism, that's my issue. I want more of my money. That's it. You
In
want
the
to
end,
more
we
of your money?
all do.
You know
we
what?
all do, because guess what? This Buffett rule, when they, let's say it goes through, I don't know, I doubt if it will at this point, then they're going to move that number down, and eventually they're going to get to you.
Yeah.
It's never enough because they don't know how to spend our fucking money, is what I'm convinced.
No, when you give them more money, they fuck up and they screw you harder.
Right.
They're like, well, now they just spend more of it.
Right.
Badly. What about the fucking Vegas trip that they took? The government agency. And then they spent like $800,000 on parties and everything. That's taxpayer money.
Yeah, I know it is.
Parties and gifts and fucking...
And it's not enough, so they got to kind of figure out other ways to get more from us. And I mean from us, meaning all of us.
There's just...
Right now, he's going after the millionaires, of course.
Misappropriations of funds.
I hate the whole process. I really do.
You know what the thing is also? Yeah, you make a good living, you're going to be paying a lot of taxes. And then what happens? There's no guarantee you're going to keep making a lot of money. So, if something happens catastrophic and you end up broke, is the government going to give you back the money you gave them?
Yeah.
No, you could literally have given in millions to the government and wind up being homeless.
Right.
And go like, oh, wait, but I paid, and they won't want to fucking hear it.
Right.
And
for the people that are going to go, boo-hoo, the fact is I got plenty of money to live the rest of my life. It's a bigger issue than that. This is not being run properly. No one
knows how to fucking spend money in the government. They're terrible at it. They waste so much fucking money.
And that's what I don't understand. They try to get more from the people.
Yeah.
I feel like this is such basic shit, and I understand that, and someone will run circles around me, but, I just feel like they have plenty of money.
Yeah.
Why don't they look at themselves for once instead of us?
Yeah, it's a
constantly
shakedown.
looking at us.
It's always a
for more money.
shakedown.
And I mean us. I'm not talking about people that I'm telling you, it affects everybody.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I don't feel guilty wanting to keep more. I don't make so much. I make a good living, but I don't make so much that I don't notice it. I fucking notice it when they take more.
Of course.
I have to think about everything I do. Like, I get to drive I lease a decent car, and my place is paid, and I'm fucking lucky. But I can't just go out and do whatever the fuck I want to do.
I make a good wage.
But I mean, I'm not beyond that point where I
and
notice.
You make a good living.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
I make a good living. Yes, I do.
Yeah. It's infuriating.
But I see. I have a huge, extended family on Long Island, and they're all fucking suffering. They're all suffering. So, where's their help coming from? Is this going to help them? I doubt it in the end.
Would you rather have Romney give that money to them instead of another fucking millionaire like
Of course.
like Santorum to pay his bill?
Of course. This is not about me because, like I said, I'm fine for the rest of my life. I know I am. But I have a lot of middle-class people in my family, and they're all fucking hurting, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone's working. Everyone. They get their kids working, you know, when they get old enough, and it's not enough.
Yep. It's
and this dumb thing goes through with Obama, and then you see that nothing changes again.
No,
that both parents will still be fucking working. And the kids will be working in some cases, just to pay the basic shit.
They'll still be broke. With this number, this fucking debt number that's so huge, no one could even fucking wrap their mind around it.
Didn't they just?
It's crazy.
Didn't they just raise that too?
Of course they do.
They just casually raised it.
I do believe there's literally not enough actual money to ever pay that. Like, you know, actual cash money, which isn't even used anymore. So it doesn't even become money anymore. It just becomes a thing, points.
Right.
It's fucking points and widgets and stuff. You couldn't actually take and pay in cash off the debt because there isn't enough in the world to
Unbelievable.
pay.
Weren't we balanced with Clinton? The budget was balanced with Bill Clinton?
Yeah, they actually shut off the debt clock.
That's not that long ago.
Nope.
What happened? I know Bush started
George Bush's illegal war, man.
Is that what started it, though? Was the war?
Yeah, that started the ball rolling. You know, when you get something like 9/11 happening, you're going to have to pony up some resources.
Yep.
And the wars, of course, were a huge toll. But, you know, Obama's had 3 years, over 3 years, what is it, to try to get some control on this spending. And all he's done is spend more record amounts of money.
All right, so he spends a lot. Where is that money? Has anyone's life gotten better?
Exactly. Where is that money going?
But here's where I disagree with Ann. I don't think Romney fucking makes it that much better either in the end. I really don't. I really don't.
I don't know. I don't know, but I've seen what Obama does.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
I don't know. Romney could be worse. I'm not saying that.
And that's why people, you know, jump from one side to the other, hoping the other guy's better.
Yeah.
That undecided vote.
Right.
So enough already, though. And they're all just liars. Fucking Santorum, I'm telling you, we could play a montage of him just killing Romney, saying he's the worst guy to put up against Obama. Now he's going to be kissing his ass within a day or two.
Yep.
And
long
we're
as
just
he pays him.
And I guess we're just a bunch of dummies because we just accept it. Like, oh, okay, now he likes him, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So we know they're scumbags.
Yeah.
But yet we're surprised when they act like scumbags. We're surprised when they cheat on their wives. We're surprised when they lie.
Right.
And they're all shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw Santorum with his little speech about suspending his campaign. Mm-hmm. And he's like, and I journeyed around from state to state, and I saw the people of this marvelous country. And it's just, no one talks like that. Shut the fuck up.
Talk like a human being.
You saw scum of the earth, too. Shut up.
Right.
Saw assholes and shitheads.
Right.
Fucking bums. Yeah. Freeloaders.
We got a quick clip of him dropping out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we made the decision to get into this race at our kitchen table and against all the odds.
Very home, very American sounding. Yeah. My family around the kitchen table.
Yeah, just like any American could do. Any American could do that. You sit around your kitchen table and go, you know what? I'm going for it.
I'm gonna, because it conjures up the scene of Americana.
Right.
It's like me and the family and that Indonesian boy sucking my dick under the table.
Right.
I don't care how he came up with the idea. It was a shitty idea.
Right.
I don't want to hear what they were eating while they hatched 9/11 either. What a fucking, who cares what you were doing?
Yeah.
Humanity is happy today that this fucking jizzbag is not running.
His announcement should have been, I'm Rick Santorum, and it's about time.
Right.
Fucking. I don't like Mitt Romney, and I don't like Newt, but I don't hate them like I hate him. Him, I have a vitriolic fucking hatred for.
I am completely with you, Jim Norton.
I wish he was dropping out because he had cancer.
But you're talking over your plug that I'm trying to do for you.
This tickets are sold out except for Thursday.
Congratulations.
Tickets.
There might be 20 tickets for Friday.
No, I'm with you. Out of all of them, I hate him the most.
He's terrible, dude.
He's terrible. I kind of like Newt because he's just kind of, I don't know. He's kind of an asshole. I kind of like the assholes out there, to be honest with you. Here's a guy that's just ignoring everyone.
I know. It's like, get out, Newt. No. Nah, I think I'm just going to hang out for a while.
It just kind of makes it fun.
He's the guy that's just staying at the party too long.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, yeah, that was a good party. Yeah. Hey, you got any more beer? What's on TV?
Right.
It's like, no, I want to go to bed.
Oh God. You're still dealing with that. You just brought back a memory, and you're still dealing with that.
Yes.
Oh my God, the party that's
hilarious.
It's so obvious. It's time to leave.
Like, well,
leave.
Oh, there are times I literally just go upstairs.
Yeah, I don't blame
It's
you.
like, go upstairs. Fuck it.
Oh, that's so funny.
You keep karaokeing or you keep fucking swimming. I don't care.
There's always that point where it's so obvious. And it's usually everyone leaves together. You get the stragglers that start it.
Yeah.
And then everyone leaves, and then you got a couple idiots
there's
that don't get it.
There's also at my house, there's always the after the party kind of breaks up party, which is cool. There's a bunch of people, and, depending on how much sleep everyone's gotten the night before,
right?
The party continues, sometimes till the sun comes up. But, yeah, there is a point where it's like, all right, this is fucking over.
Right, right.
I don't mind the after-party. That's pretty cool. That's like the hardcore people. Fucking burger breakfasts when the sun is coming up. Barbecue's still going.
And your closer friends and all that, right?
Yep.
Here's more Santorum.
And we made a decision over the weekend that while this presidential race for us is over for me, and we will suspend our campaign effective today, we are not done fighting. We are going to continue to fight for those voices. We're going to continue to fight for the Americans who stood up and gave us that air under our wings that allowed us to accomplish things.
Yeah.
You didn't.
The air.
God.
He wanted to say wind, but even he knew it was too douchey.
The wind beneath my wings.
The air under our wings.
Oh,
Time
God.
for a Bette Midler moment. Oh, this guy sucks.
Air beneath his wings. Shut up. Please, it's about time you get some ice building up on your leading edge.
Yeah, what about the other Americans that
Wing
fucking
over.
dropped rocks on the top of your wings?
Exactly.
Shit dick.
Exactly.
Buzz off.
Buzz off.
That allowed us to accomplish things that no political expert would have ever expected. There's a lot of greatness in this country. And we just need leaders who believe in that, who are willing to give voice to that, who are willing to raise us up instead of trying to
Tear us down.
provide for us,
Shut up.
and do for us what we can better do for ourselves.
Pause right there, please.
Spend money properly, fuckos.
Thank
You hear what he
you.
said? They want to raise us up instead of doing for us what we can. What he's doing there is attacking what is considered liberal thinking, which is social entitlement programs and all that stuff. Instead of doing for us. And then this motherfucker is asking Romney for money.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You cock!
Right.
What a piece of shit!
Right.
Why am I yelling?
Oh, no, you should be.
But just that's how fucking fraudulent these guys are.
The whole thing's phony.
I love that the anti-abortion guy has aborted his campaign.
Oh.
How about you take it to the end, dummy?
Yeah, right. Carry that campaign full term, shithead,
Yeah.
and then live with it.
You fucking asshole. You force everybody else to have, kids after they're raped and shit.
That's funny.
Guess what? Guess what?
Yeah.
You should be forced to go to the end. Spending your own fucking money, too.
You know what? He wants people to fucking have to keep their babies.
Right.
He should be forced to keep this and spend his... Oh, fuck,
Now you got to
right.
spend. Yeah, it's going to cost you some money and time and effort.
This guy is a jizzbag, and it says a lot about our country that a guy, like this got this close to the presidency.
And hey,
That's fucking scary, man.
it's a gift from God, Rick.
Right.
This campaign was a gift
Right.
from God. How can
Right.
you throw it back?
A magical gift.
What a
Right.
fucking fraud.
He is a fraud. And now he basically wants government assistance to fucking get him out of his debt.
Oh, what a cocksucker.
Technically, it's not, right. You know what I'm saying. It's kind of similar.
He's got his hat in his hand and his fucking dignity. He's standing on his dignity.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Piece of
it's
shit.
actually a bribe. It's
Yeah.
like, here you go. I'll pay off your debt. Just say that you back me, regardless of what your real ideology is, which is all bullshit.
Yeah.
It's whatever way the wind blows.
Yeah, then in the end, you don't even know what these guys stand for.
They're all phonies.
We can better do for ourselves.
Yeah.
That's the message that came to me, and It's one that I feel very, very good about continuing to talk to Americans about. You know, I walked out after the Iowa caucus victory and said, game on. I know a lot of folks are going to write,
game on, did
maybe
he?
those even at the White House, game over. But this game is long, long, long way from over.
Nah, it's over.
No, it's over.
It's over,
No,
brother.
it's over.
Wait,
it's over,
Ask
brother.
the black pizza guy.
It's over, brother.
It's not over, so why are you fucking asking for funds?
Yeah.
For help. Stop using fucking dumb terms. Stop using sports terms. The game's over. The game's just begun.
Game on. Game on. You think he said that in Iowa? After Iowa, he's like, yeah, hey, guys, game on.
Right.
He did say it.
Oh, God. It's fucking disgusting.
That's how it works with the quarterback. That's what happens. In the first quarter, the quarterback drops out, and then he says, this game's a long way from over. Shut up, go home.
Basically, he's saying he'll still be in the political limelight. No, that's not. Game over.
Game over.
Look at all the other candidates over the years. I guarantee you can't mention 10 of them right now.
Game over,
They go
man.
away
Yes,
big
they
time.
do.
Yeah.
They fade the fuck away. Thank God, too. So, Santorum, that was great news for everybody, man. Twitter fucking exploded. People were really happy in general.
Yeah, I'd like to
In
see
general.
some recent polling now that's going to come up since he dropped out and see where his support is being thrown about. I don't think it's going to Obama. Obama.
No, of
It's
course
going to go
not.
all to Romney.
Yeah.
Yeah, Romney gets just about all that. Newt picks off a few, probably.
Now Romney could probably start going more to the center.
Right.
That's what's going to happen, right?
Screaming about conservatism and that religious right horse shit.
Because he's more of a moderate guy, right?
Yeah, but he's had to, when you're trying to combat Santorum, you got to sound like you're far right,
Right. He had to sort of fake it.
Yeah.
But now he'll
More
move,
phoniness.
He'll move, toward what he really believes now.
Yeah.
Or more.
That was a good fucking point, man. That abortion. That was a good
Hilarious.
Well,
Oh, man.
cocksucker he is.
he's a guy that wants to force women to have babies after they've been raped and shit. That's a tough spot to be put in. And he wants to make that decision for them.
That's unbelievable, that whole thing. And rape. Have that fucking constant reminder of the worst thing that ever happened to you,
Right.
ladies. Walking around. Oh, that's right. It's a rape baby.
Yeah. So I think the second headline today is Ozzie Guillen. You guys made a lot of good points on Twitter, I guess, but because I always scream freedom of speech when a guy, speaks his mind. I think in America we want people to speak their minds, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's an old Manson fucking
Oh, yeah,
video.
yeah.
You
I've
don't
seen
look
the
like
new ones.
that.
I'm guessing that's 97 if that's a parole hearing. He's
Yeah,
not
we're-
been in one since 97.
We're looking at Charlie Manson, who's up for parole. I don't think
Oh,
we're
they're
going to see
showing
that.
some real old video.
Yeah, he's
He's
totally
completely gray
right
now.
Home video of the Bin Ladens. Wow.
Oh.
Well, that might be new.
Wah, 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 wah.
Womp, womp.
It's the Bin Ladens.
He's dancing with a severed head. His wife is not dancing because it's punishable by stoning. She's just standing there
She stands there stiff,
looking at a stain on the wall.
very frightened.
What a fun house that was. 6'8" with a turban. Creep.
Oh, there's Charlie.
That's what he looks like now?
That's the new, it's 2011. That's about a year old.
He doesn't look that bad in 2011.
He's all white-haired.
How the fuck does he get to keep all his hair like that, man?
I know, right?
That's just not fair.
I saw a guy yesterday on the news.
Yeah.
Apparently Manson's son. It was some guys, it looked like to be in his 40s, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
And his mom remembered the woman, told him about times that they hung out together and told him stuff that only, the mother and him would really know. And they put the pictures next to each other. Phew. It's absolutely Charles Manson's son.
Is the guy...
That's the guy.
Is the guy cool?
That's the guy right there.
What does that guy do for a living?
I don't know, but he looks a little. He comes off a little weird when he talks.
He
too.
looks like he could go into the family business.
Yeah. Take over the old family business.
Oh, my God, he looks
Manson
like
and
it.
Sons.
Right.
Yeah, he looks like him. And
What
that
does he
isn't
do
even
for a
a shot where
living?
he
Do we
really
know?
looks like him.
Where does he live?
I don't know.
That's got to be weird.
Yeah.
One day you
Charlie's
just wake
son.
up and realize you're Charlie Manson's son?
And he was rambling about something too. It was weird. He had the same cadence and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
When did he find out?
Recently, yeah. He asked his mom, and His mom said, "Well, it's like this.
Charles Manson.
Your dad is Charles Manson."
If you know what he does for a living, Sam, let us know, right? So what do you guys think of the Ozzie Guillen? Because I scream and yell.
Jimmy loves him.
Yeah.
Wait.
I think you want.
Ozzie.
I think you want people speaking honestly in this country.
Yes, you do.
But there's major consequences if you do so, and a lot of you, I'll admit, you made some good points on Twitter because you're saying what he said is affecting the business of the Miami Marlins. So the Miami Marlins have every right to suspend him. My tweet said the Major League Baseball, but obviously the Marlins suspended him for 5 days. And I don't necessarily disagree with that, but it's frustrating to me that, these companies have so much power when it comes to free speech.
I hate that they suspend it. And I read the same points, people saying that stuff.
Yeah, I don't buy it.
The points aren't wrong.
Right. But when they're saying, well, it's a business, so technically... But what he was saying was not... If he says he loves Castro, that's literally like saying, I'm a Democrat.
Right.
Or maybe it's a popular or unpopular opinion, but if he would have said, instead of I love Castro, what if Ozzie Guillen had said, you know what, I love Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
And they fucking got offended at that and would fired him for that.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyone on Twitter that was saying that, it's too dangerous an area. And people are like, what? If he works for your business and he says, I hate blacks or I like rape, you think that's okay? And it's like, can you not see the difference? Like in an honest discussion, can you not see the difference between saying, I like this guy,
right?
But then again, if he comes out and he says, hey, I love Hitler, they're going to suspend him for that. So where's the line? I guess you got to use common sense. I don't know.
Did you hear the exact quote? It wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't bad.
And most of the media will never say this to you, that it wasn't that bad.
No.
He doesn't agree with Castro's ideology. He just is pretty amazed that the guy's been able to stay in power as long as he has.
Yeah.
And that people continue to worship him. He didn't say I love Castro, meaning I love, him and his ideas.
What the Marlins have just done, or what a business does, is they say that if you come out, like, what if let's just say you're for gay marriage or you're anti-gay marriage, and somebody asks you publicly and you say, yeah, I'm against that. All of a sudden, it starts to hurt business, so they should suspend you. What if you say, I'm for interracial marriage, I'm against interracial marriage? Every fucking opinion you give about a public figure is going to cause somebody to be unhappy.
But those people, and I'm sure they're tweeting already, would go, oh, that would never happen, Jimmy.
I don't like that corporations
that would never happen.
Have any say in your freedom of speech.
They do, though.
It's so, and
there was a time,
it's a loophole almost where people go, well, it's the corporation's
not
prerogative.
the government, right?
But it's like, no, they're using some kind of mafia tactic again to keep you from saying certain.
I'll say again, they're not wrong by saying that, but you shouldn't just casually say it like you do, because it will affect you eventually. We come from a time not too long ago where you didn't have to deal with corporate bullshit. You dealt with the government when it came to free speech.
Right.
Most of my career, I never thought a company could get me fired. Meaning a sponsor, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
As long as you follow the company's rules. But now we all have that clause, a defamation clause in our contracts. We do, and most people that have kind of a white collar type job, where if you say the wrong thing at work, they can fire you now. That wasn't the case when we were coming up.
You just can't give an opinion publicly anymore. No. And the guys that are saying that, it's like, I think, what did the South Park guys say when they were talking about making fun of something? It's either all okay or none of it is.
Yes.
And that's a brilliant quote. And it's the way free speech should be. Mm-hmm. You have to be able to express opinions that are going to upset people. I understand he represents the Marlins, but every one of us has a job.
Right.
Yeah.
So any one of us could be seen as hurting the business by offering an opinion that is agreed with or disagreed with.
And does it really affect the business in the end?
No.
What affects the business in baseball is losses.
Yeah.
If the Miami Marlins went on just this ridiculous winning streak, guess what? They don't give a fuck what Ozzie's saying.
Yeah, what he's saying.
That's a fact. I'm sorry.
And they're trying to appease all the Cubans in Miami because they're in an outrage about it. But how about this? If they don't want to go to a baseball game because of what the manager believes, fuck them and fuck him.
Right.
I don't care what my coaches or managers believe politically. I don't care.
Obviously, it's a very sensitive issue down there in Florida, especially.
Well, no one goes to the games anyway.
Oh, I know. What was Guillen's exact quote about Castro? Because people don't even know the exact quote anymore because they just hear a little sound clip on the news.
He said something about he respects him that he has stayed in power for so long.
Right. But then he explained something about I don't agree with his ideology. He does say that in there.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's in the original quote or in the apology.
Yeah, I don't know, because they kind of wiped out the original shit.
But this is the same as Helen Thomas being fired for saying that she thinks Israel should be out of Palestine.
Yeah.
This is the same for Miss America being asked her opinion on gay marriage and getting shit when she answered it.
Yeah.
Everyone's finding reasons why it's okay. Or even these guys on Twitter. Well, here are the company. It's like, you dumb motherfuckers. You've turned into company fucking mouthpieces.
Right.
You dummies. You idiots that are saying this are the same ones that if you put a flag up in your cubicle, this is the same mentality that tells you to take that flag down because it's going to upset somebody, and if it upsets somebody, blah, 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 blah,
Gotta go, and you'll be mad, but then you can't identify that this is the same fucking thing.
It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't have it both ways. I want the right to express my opinions. I don't know. Look, I don't have any problem with Castro, but a lot of people hate his guts. Fair enough.
Right.
But where is the? I guess you have to say, where's the line? Like, if he came out and said, "I really respect Hitler,"
Yeah.
that would be something you're going, "Wow, that's a really stupid thing to say publicly." Or if he came out and said, "I like child rape," but I mean, so what is the line? There has to be some kind of a line. What is it?
A lot of
Who
people
makes
saying
it?
what he said about Castro is really stupid.
Yeah.
They are saying that. I want the original quote, though, man, because he does explain a little further than what the news is giving you right now, what he meant by that.
Yeah.
But now they just say, "Oh, he's praising Castro in this article." Well, read the article because he did explain further what he meant
read
by
the whole
that
thing.
And by the way, I love these people in fucking Miami who want him to have his job removed. Hey, fuck you guys, too. You came from Cuba, or you hate Castro because it's a repressive regime, and then he says something you don't like and you want him fired.
Yeah.
How about you fucking stop doing in a much milder way what you hate that Castro does?
Right.
How about you allow Ozzie Guillen to have his unpopular fucking opinion and continue to have his livelihood?
Yeah, because you don't have freedom of speech in Cuba.
No, that's what you hate about Castro.
Right? I don't think you'd be able to say something like that in Cuba.
Oh, you can't.
And we don't want that shit to happen in America.
They hate him because he's repressive and he's, I guess, a murderer, Castro.
Right.
Then Guillen says something they don't like and they want him fired. It's all selfish. Freedom of speech has become this fucking selfish way to get our own opinions across, and we don't give a fuck about the rights of someone else to say it.
You have the right to be offended.
Yes.
You have the right to offend.
And the right to offend.
You have the right to offend. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's
So I guess a bunch of you are right that the employer has every right to do what they did, but you should be yelling and screaming that, look, but this guy should be able to say this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You want people speaking honestly, especially on TV.
I hate the fact the employer
and on
does
radio.
this.
I know.
And nobody will fight. By the way, this is why the employer does this, because the other most of the people that don't care would never go, hey, this guy's free speech is being fucked with.
Right.
He said something I don't like, but he's kind of the same as I am. He should have the right. We never fucking defend it.
No,
Yeah.
it's just easy to say, yeah, the employer has the right to do what they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So all you dummies out there, remember
Technically they do. You're right. Technically they do.
Sure.
But I see it as a much bigger issue.
Yep. All you dummies out there, remember you said that when you fucking when you get fired or when you get in trouble for saying something that you should not get in trouble for. When you get in trouble for expressing a political opinion, or some type of an honest opinion on a social issue which isn't popular by anybody, can take anything and say, well, it's going to cause backlash. So who gives a fuck if a bunch of shitty fans don't want to go to a game? Half of them probably wouldn't go to games anyway.
You're probably right. They probably can't afford it.
soccer. They like soccer.
Just in general, you can't afford baseball. I'm not saying they can't afford baseball.
Yes.
Because now that'll be twisted. It's an expensive ticket to go to the ballpark these days.
Certainly is.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, though.
And I know people
strip away
will.
their rights.
I am happy that the Marlins didn't fire the guy, though.
I know, but they shouldn't have. They should have said, "Look, we don't agree with his opinion, but his job is to coach a baseball." But then people will say on Twitter, "Well, his job is to coach." So wait, fair enough. And if he had said that in a game, like if he had gotten onto the loudspeaker, you're right. I would agree with you.
Right.
But what? Because he's a coach, he doesn't have the right to express his opinions as a citizen when he's interviewed.
Just as a person, right?
What's the actual quote?
The closest that I could get to it was Time quoted him saying he loved and respected Castro because, quote, a lot of people have wanted to kill him for the last 60 years, but that mother expletive is still there.
That motherfucker.
No, he said mother expletive.
Yeah, he likes the word expletive.
Oh, nice. And that was it?
That was, yeah.
I think he said something about I don't agree with his,
A lot of people are
politics.
saying that they're having trouble finding the full quote. Like there are several articles.
I saw that somewhere.
I thought he said that in the apology, but maybe you're right.
Maybe it was in the apology?
I don't know.
All right. See, this is how it gets all confusing. I swear I saw that.
That's why you got to say he can say what he wants.
Right.
He should only be fired if he's a bad coach.
In the end, yeah.
Just doing his job.
Yeah.
And that isn't that bad of a quote, please.
And even if you do say something like "I love Hitler," I mean, or whatever it is, it's such a dumb quote, a dumb thing to say. But you know what? I guess you got to have the right to say it. I mean, you have to. Companies having the right, like I think when the country was formed, there wasn't big corporations firing people for saying things publicly. It wasn't done. So freedom of speech was simply government repression, and people now are like, well, if it's not the government doing it, it's not a free speech issue.
It is.
But if you don't have the right to express yourself and say what you want to say.
You can't have this looming thing of being fired and losing your livelihood over your head that's keeping you from expressing your opinions. It's just as bad as the government doing it.
Because the spirit of free speech is that you can express yourself freely, and that does matter. It's like, remember separate but equal? And I've used this before, but they say the mindset of the guys who wrote the Constitution counts. What their intent was, because they couldn't foresee the future. So what their intent was when they wrote it does mean something.
Right.
So the fact is, they didn't mean for the government only, and your boss should be able to fire you for saying whatever you want.
There's consequences for what you say. I do understand that.
Yes.
You can't just say something and not expect to get something back for what you say because there's freedom of speech. No, there's consequences for what you say. There shouldn't be consequences just for the fact that you're saying something. And that's what's happening here. They're not, they're being, he's being punished for merely speaking his point of view.
Right.
It's not the consequence of what he said. The consequence of what he said, all right, a Cuban group can say, Castro's a fucking killer. How could you say this? And then it opens up a dialogue between him and these people. That's the consequence for saying what you said, but not the consequence of just saying something. There's a big difference there. I don't know if I'm really putting it across well enough here, but that's what people are usually fucked with in corporations is just that you said it, not even what really the bulk of what you said.
Because if you said, I love Saddam Hussein, 5 years ago, people go, oh my God, you're fired. If you said that in 1990 or 1988 or 1985, perfectly acceptable.
He is fighting those Iranians.
Yeah,
very good.
It just continues to change what's allowed and what's not. That's not the intent of free speech. I don't believe that's what the Constitutioners had in mind when they drafted it. Just like when it was separate but equal, they didn't have in mind that blacks would get a separate but equal. There was a difference. That's where it came out. It was in separate but equal. I think Brown versus Board of Education. I don't remember. I can't quote it. A lawyer obviously could. But they were saying that the mindset matters. And I don't believe that when they wrote the Constitution, they wanted you to be in fear of, like Ant said, the looming fucking firing for any opinion you expressed. Because it will happen. They're wheedling away at it so much. It will happen that a guy will come out and say, you know what, I disagree with Santorum on abortion, or I disagree with Clinton's fucking foreign policy that he had. And they'll say they can fire you because technically a lot of our clientele is Republican and we don't like you, or Democrat.
And but they don't even have to get on you about what you said. They could say, you know what, your job is to do this. We don't like any political speech or any, we don't like politics being discussed in our environment. Regardless if you say, yeah, I'm way right or I'm way left or whatever. Like, they don't care about that. It's just the fact that you're saying it. And I think that's what they fucked him on. They're like, hey, this isn't your platform to fucking talk about Castro or any other leader.
And meanwhile, all these companies donate money to fucking politicians.
Yeah.
They all give money to one side or the other. So the corporation expresses their opinion.
Yeah.
They just do it quietly and sneaky and through paying people for lobbying. Yeah, with their pocketbooks. Their purse strings.
Purse strings.
So they basically want that right, and they want to be able to do that and push for what they want done.
Right.
But don't you say it and make us look bad. It's a fucking lie.
It's unbelievable. It really is. They're pushing the same thing on him that he fled his country for in the first place. That's sort of what I think.
Yep.
But corporations, they have a lot of fucking power.
And no one pushes back.
No one pushes back.
No one. Like, if all those other fans said, well, you fucked to the guys, if the people were real Americans and had, like, a real American value and said, I'm not going to games, you guys are repressing this guy's speech, and I don't like what he said.
Yeah, it should go the other way, too.
But it doesn't, and that's why they do it.
And I think that's the point that needs to be made. Yeah, everyone has to push back. Oh, look, the guy should be able to say what he fucking said.
The apathetic people of this country that just go, oh, well.
Oh, well.
Oh, well.
Oh, boy.
Oh, well.
When they're saying we don't hire this guy for his opinions, we hire him to coach, well, then just judge him on his coaching.
Yeah.
Then don't get involved when he says something.
What you're going to get is no one speaking their mind.
No one.
No one speaking honestly. It's already happened happening all around us, obviously. You know, in our dumb business, regular radio, no one's speaking their mind or speaking honestly.
Hell no.
Except for maybe some of the political talk shows, sure. But it used to be across the board. Guys on radio would give their opinion on stuff.
No, they're told, no, don't do that.
Oh, God, no, don't do that.
Oh, you represent this. No, I'm supposed to represent, as a broadcaster, different ideas and opinions and stuff. But no, now they're like, well, our sponsor.
There was a time guys would get on the radio and say just the most outrageous shit to get the phones going and and they would get an open debate on stuff.
But then you got a clip like from Rod Serling from years ago in the 50s talking about that show Judgment at Nuremberg, where they were sponsored by a company that made gas stoves. That was part of one of the things they sold. And they did not want the word gas chamber put in the Judgment at Nuremberg because people would make that connection between the ovens and the gas that was used to power the oven, to fuel the oven. It's like, what? So he was even getting shit. Serling was talking about that in 59. It's amazing. The fact that he wrote something that it was a racial thing between black and white, and they didn't want that. He had to change the race of the people.
To a foreigner or something, right?
Yeah, just some ambiguous foreigner or something. So they were dealing with it back then. Corporations. He said corporations were a big part of what he wrote. Right. And then he talks about a certain type of censorship where you censor yourself because you know something's not going to make it through. Right. So you're not artistically able to even go that next step and do exactly what you want to do because you're already thinking, well, I'm going to get fucking, beat up for that one.
Do you remember in the 70s or whatever, or maybe they still do it, where they would say things like the opinions expressed are not necessarily that. Okay, I don't mind. That's fair. Yeah, we're putting you on our air, but your opinions are not necessarily ours. Why don't people just have that attitude? Like, your opinions are not necessarily ours.
No, they only put it on now that bit before an infomercial about fucking, a vegetable chopper. The opinions expressed in this commercial are not necessarily those of the station. It's like, really? There's some real dangerous stuff going on with a fucking Bowflex. But, there used to be those opinions that they'd have other people rebuttals. The rebuttal to usually the station manager that would come on and give his little opinion on something.
I remember that.
And then they'd have the rebuttal, and it was just some John Q. Public guy that would come up and talk his shit.
Ryan's got a great question that we're kind of trying to answer here. Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, I just don't understand what the line is when it comes to expressing your opinion, whether you're asked or you just...
That's always been the problem and that's why it's always ballied about in courts because we really don't know where the line is. First Amendment is constantly being challenged in courts, and you don't really. There isn't a definite line. That's part of the beauty of it too, is that you can't be locked in and told that you can't say something. It's very fluid.
Yeah, we don't have an answer to your question, Ryan. That's what we're trying to
Well, I guess
figure out today. I personally think just with this incident with Ozzie that he should have been able to fucking express his opinion on Fidel Castro, and it shouldn't have affected him coaching the Marlins. So
well, sorry to cut you off, but here's like a better question. What if they asked him like, "Hey Ozzie, where were you on 9/11? What were your thoughts about that?" And he goes, "Well, honestly, I didn't really have a big problem with 9/11. I mean, I think we brought a lot of it on ourselves, and we got what we deserved." Should the consequence be the same? Or should he just be allowed to say whatever he wants to say?
I feel like if that's how he felt about 9/11, then he should be able to fucking express that opinion.
Yep.
I hate that opinion, but he should have the right to say that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ron Paul
I could answer very easily.
Ron Paul had an opinion that maybe was not as extreme as what you just said, but Ron Paul was talking, and I liked Ron Paul because he didn't back off on it, even though I didn't agree with him. He said something about, or I actually did kind of agree with him. He was saying something about blowback. We have to understand that with our foreign policy, there is blowback. Meaning that I don't think that means that we are necessarily, we brought it on ourselves, but there is a reaction to every action. So you have to judge, I think, if that action is worth it. And I'm not paraphrasing Ron Paul. I'm only saying he said blowback. So Ron Paul said something about blowback, and a lot of people have expressed that opinion, that it's our foreign policy. That's an opinion some people have. That's an opinion some people disagree with. So to answer your question, I wouldn't necessarily like he said that, but it's a fair opinion to have.
Right, but so in other words, he should have the right to, across the board, say anything he wants in regards to any topic
Sure.
at all.
I think you have to, I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
What if it comes out that he is, he's married, like I keep using the interracial or gay marriage, but that's just the hot topic is the gay marriage. Yeah. What if it turns out that Ozzie Guillen is a homosexual? Or what if it comes out that he's married to a white woman or he is married to a Jewish woman? That could be considered a controversial issue. You can't, it's got to just be allowed.
Yeah, it really does. It's got to be.
That goes back to where's the line? Like if you go, okay, he's married to a Jewish woman. All right, well, a lot of people are married to interracial. It's a hot topic, sure, but it's not as controversial as I love Castro and however you want to construe what he said. But those are the words.
Right.
Or I love 9/11, or I love child porn. Like, again, where is the line? Should he just be able to say anything he wants? Like
we don't know, but I think what is happening is the line is being pulled back. You know, right now, it's okay to say you're married to a Jewish woman. Maybe that's not going to be okay in another fucking decade or something. I don't know. I don't know what's not going to be okay in another 10 years from now. That's the problem. It feels like the line is literally being pulled back. We pushed it way out there, and now it's coming all the way back.
But you're just a victim of the time that you're in. Like in the 40s, if he said, yeah, I got no problem with Japanese, that would have been a huge problem.
Right.
So you're really just a victim of the time period that you're in and what you say at that point.
That's a good point.
But then you have to acknowledge and then at least say that free speech is arbitrary and it changes and it's transient what's offensive, so it's not real free speech.
No, it is free speech, Jim, because he has the right to say without getting shot, like if he was in some other oppressive country. But the point is what Anthony was saying before is you're going to have consequences for your actions. And, Ant, I know what you were saying, like, if he says, I love Castro, and you expect some angry Cuban to punch you in the mouth.
Right. It's Castro. Yeah. It's people that hate Castro. That's what that's the shit he should get shit for from those people, and then, discuss it like that.
But aren't those the consequences, though? Didn't he meet those consequences by getting suspended 5 games?
No.
We have seen the consequences are you lose your job.
Because him liking or not liking Castro, how does that affect baseball? How does that affect his coaching ability? So for them to suspend him, that consequence for his speaking isn't the consequence of what he said. It's the consequence that he said anything.
There's a big difference between if I said it and if he said it. Like, he's a figurehead. He's a head of
Okay, so your free speech is different than his. Okay, just say that then.
No. I'm saying he's on a different platform.
So you agree that he should have been suspended for what he said?
No, I don't give a fuck what he said. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, but I'm a big guy about, like, it depends on what he's saying. If he said, yeah, I got no problem with kids getting raped, all right, that's a huge deal. But if he goes, I love Castro, even if he said he loved Castro, I don't give a fuck.
He said that motherfucker. And I don't think he said that. Like, we'll say that motherfucker on this radio show. And believe it or not, it's in a weird, loving way. I don't think Ozzie Guillen is saying that motherfucker in that way we use it sometimes on this show. I thought that was strong language, showing everyone what he really thought of the guy. He's more amazed, I think, that Castro has been ruling Cuba for as long as he has.
And you just gave the corporate line when you called in, sir. Like, you basically are saying that, like, hey, you're a victim of the time you live in. And then, but look at how subtle this type of stuff is, because we never think that we should be penalized for what we say. Like you said, Ozzie, he mentioned Ozzie, well, he's on a different platform than I am. You find these reasons, and I guess we all do it, to separate ourselves and to make our situation different from the person who's getting in trouble. And we find reasons why, well, I can see why he got shit, but here's why I wouldn't, or here's why I shouldn't. And it's always a self-serving thing. And I think that's why we have to just look at it like, hey, you're going to sometimes bother people with what you say. We have to understand that.
I'm not saying I agree with what happened to him, but I'm saying I can see where the punishment came into play. Like, if you're somebody of influence or celebrity or whatever, maybe you tend to watch your mouth a little more than if you're just the average Joe. But even listens to. You know what I mean? I don't agree with it, by the way. I'm saying that.
I don't want anyone watching what they say. Because at this point, we don't even know what. At this point, we don't even know what these politicians really fucking stand for. Because they're being so careful. Because if they say the wrong thing, we're gonna piss off this part of our base. Or if we say this, oh boy, we're gonna lose the blacks or whatever.
Right.
I want people to speak honestly, especially in the media, especially in magazine articles. If you're asked your opinion, what the hell?
We're training each other to be liars. We are just training each other that if you say the wrong thing, you're going to suffer for it. Yeah, free speech, you're not going to jail, but you're going to get fired.
Right.
You're going to have some type of a financial detriment. You're going to be punished for an opinion you express that some people don't like. And how anybody cannot see that as an absolute free speech issue is beyond me. How many people have lined up with their fucking assholes open and are willing to be fucked by their companies? Because you're saying the average Joe. But, dude, the average Joe is you can't put a flag in your cubicle.
Okay, that's a good point, actually. So you were just leading me into my next question, and this is right up Ant's alley. Let's say I'm at work, and I decide, you know what, I want to throw up the Nazi flag. I kind of like what they were into. I'm a World War II buff, but I just want to throw it up there because it's a cool collector's piece. Is that okay?
It might be considered inciting.
Yeah, but I would also...
Yeah.
I would say what the question you raise is a good question, because it's like, how far does it go?
Right.
And
we don't know.
But that's always been the problem, even with things like pornography.
Yes.
Like what did that judge say? I don't know what pornography is, but I can't define it, but I know it when I see it. It's kind of it's a weird thing, freedom of speech. You don't know where the line is.
I think it's got to be a case-by-case basis.
I don't know. The Nazi flag's a good question, though, because it technically, hey, you should be able to express that opinion, but I do understand... I guess the point could be, but again, this point could be shot down easily. You have to look at, can a reasonable person see this as being, I don't know.
And the Nazi thing has always been in its own category.
I know.
It makes
that's always the extreme.
It makes it so easy, and then it kind of fucks up the discussion when you bring up the whole Nazi thing. But that has always been in its own category. What's the second thing after Nazi that you could go with as an example? I couldn't even tell you.
The Jews.
But what would be the second one?
A joke about slavery, an image of the Dixie flag is a popular one now.
Yes.
Anything that brings up certain images, because technically with the Nazi thing, you could go, no, I like it for what it meant before.
Right.
It's a very tough.
No one's going to listen to you.
Yeah, the Confederate flag is still being flown in some places in the South, and people get a lot of shit for that. And meanwhile, there are plenty of people who see their Southern roots and people that were relatives, descendants of Confederate soldiers, and they just see it as paying respects to them.
Yeah.
But people don't see it that way.
A Nazi flag, we all see. There's nobody that would hang that. I guess. And again, this is my opinion.
Unless you're testing
free speech.
Yeah. If you go into your workplace and hang up a Nazi flag, if you were really that person, you probably wouldn't gotten hired in the first place.
Right.
But I also think, and again, I guess that this is where it becomes like a really weird thing. We understand the difference in most cases between hanging a Nazi flag and hanging an American flag or hanging any other country's flag, hanging a Japanese flag or a flag of Jordan or whatever flag you want to hang. Just like we understand the difference between Ozzie Guillen saying, I love Castro, I respect the fact that he stayed in power, and a guy going out and saying, I think baby rape is acceptable.
Yeah.
Like, there are opinions you give which, again, could I prove this in court? No. Mm-hmm. But I think there are opinions that people can hear and understand that that's a real opinion, and it's an expression of yourself, and I am just trying to be a piece of shit. But again, I know that's not a real answer.
Mm-hmm.
That's not, because what's acceptable to one person isn't to the other.
I know.
Yeah.
Opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm...
Okay, Jimmy.
No, I don't have an answer for it, but I still think that Guillen did nothing wrong. He expressed an opinion.
I think my answer is simple. I just want more people to speak up about this issue in general, and not just say, the company has every right to do what they did. I think it's much deeper than that, and I wish people would kind of express that more.
I would love
Brian,
to hear...
let me let you go because a lot of people want in on this. Okay.
All right, bro. Hey, good talk.
I would love to hear a lawyer's opinion on that, because that's a good question. Like, because I remember when I was in... I remember the answer I got. When I was in a junior in high school, we had a law class, and I remember asking the teacher, we had like a social... What about the rights... And I remember what his answer was. Something about, what if you have a license plate? Personalized license plates are legal. And what if your last name was legitimately K-U-N-T? I asked him that. Mm-hmm. I said, you have the same right as the next person to put that. Mm-hmm. But technically it's offensive, so where's that? His answer was something along the lines of, in that case...
Shut up, Jim.
Yeah, put this back in your mouth or you're failing. It was something about the rights of the public to not be... violated with that word or over. I don't remember what his answer was, but I asked that as a junior in high school.
And that's a very good question, because when I was caddying, I'm going to say it again, there was a couple, Anita and Richard Kuntz, K-U-N-T-Z.
Anita Kuntz.
I swear to you.
And Dick Kuntz.
Technically, their name was Kuntz,
right?
But you fucked it up all the time.
Yeah,
all the time you would call him Mr. or Mrs. Kuntz. We got Dan in Westchester who wants in on this topic. Dan, what do you got, buddy?
Hey, guys. Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Thank you, mister.
What I was going to say, I'm not one to take the side of the corporation necessarily, but there are 2 points that I would make. One is, what if he said, instead of I love Castro, that the owners are idiots, okay? And the reason we're in last place is because they're morons. So he's hurting the corporation there. Now, if you say that, well, maybe there's a difference between saying that and saying I love Castro, think about the fact that this is not the Milwaukee Brewers. This is the Miami Marlins, where they've got a very large Cuban population. The manager saying something like that might lower their attendance. He might be hurting their bottom line. So a corporation has to have the ability to protect themselves by saying, you can't say that because it's going to hurt us.
I understand, right. And what you're making is a real point. And I know that that's a real point. And again, I know the corporation, their argument would be, look, have your opinions in your personal life, but when you speak publicly, and I'm sure it's in the contract, when you speak publicly, you are representing us. And when you represent us, if you don't represent us in a manner that we deem appropriate, we have the right to terminate you. And I understand that a corporation does have to retain that right, because if you do go out and say something bizarre and crazy that hurts their bit, the point I'm making is it shouldn't be like that. We as a society should not find that acceptable. We as a society should find the unpopular opinion more acceptable. Like, we shouldn't want to protest a corporation because a guy says something that's unpopular. It's a problem with all of us that we accept that.
What's wrong with that part of diversity? Isn't that diversity? Right. Everyone's always crowing about diversity. Diversity doesn't just mean fill a room up with people of different colors. It means different opinions and ideas, and it opens them up for discussion. But people don't like that part of diversity because it means you're not agreeing with me.
And I wonder how much the bottom line would be affected in the end. I really do.
Well, but,
I wonder if it's a real thing or if the bottom line would be affected because they're just not winning baseball games.
If they win, people will go.
If they win, they wouldn't give a fuck what Ozzie said in the end. They just wouldn't.
It's a perception. feel like they might lose attendance, I mean,
dude, Billy Martin. Look what Billy Martin did. He always got fired for arguing with Steinbrenner, and they'd be hired back. Him and fucking, they had a fist fight in the fucking, like him and Reggie or him and Thurman Munson had like a fist fight in the dugout. There's
I think it was Reggie, right?
It might have been Reggie.
Yeah, I think it was Reggie.
Look at all these controversial sports guys saying crazy things. These NBA guys, these fucking guys with gang tattoos. You see Snoop, who's an ex-gangbanger, doing AOL commercials. I just don't buy the outrage, and it's too selective. It's too arbitrary. Like, why would AOL or any corporation hire Snoop to do commercials?
Knowing his background,
he throws
and
up
his history.
gang signs,
and he should be. And I think he should be.
I think
work
he should
with AOL.
Absolutely, he should be allowed to.
But it's kind of hypocritical if you think about it.
Yes.
What AOL did was they made a decision. They said,
yes.
Are we going to lose money because of this, or are we going to make money because of this? But I want to just go back to one thing that Jimmy said, which was a really important point, which is that maybe they have elements in their contract that prevents them from doing that. And I don't know if that's the case here. A lot of these professional athletes have things that say, you know, if they get arrested for drunk driving, even though that's not a fireable offense in any job, that they can get fired or they can get fined by the company.
I think they do. I think they do, bro. And I don't say the corporation doesn't have the right to not be humiliated by employees' behavior. My point is a bigger point, that we as a country, if this country didn't operate that way, if we didn't try to have people penalized for saying things we don't like, the corporations wouldn't care what you did, because their bottom line wouldn't be affected. It shouldn't be affected. The fact that these fucking citizens down there, I don't know if they're Cubans or if they were born here, would protest this guy when these motherfuckers hate the fact that Castro is a repressive regime.
Right.
And they're doing the same thing. That shows you how fucking fraudulent we are.
Sure.
They're doing the same fucking thing.
Same exact thing.
Yeah, that's why they left.
They should say, we hate what he said, but
that's why they got on a car door.
Yes.
And floated to America. They didn't want to deal with that
What if I say
shit.
I have a shitty product?
Huh?
What if I say our company manufactures a shitty product?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That hurts the product.
That hurts the product.
And
right.
I understand why the company
now
would have a problem with that.
Now the consequence for wait, hold on. Now the consequence for what you said is actually the consequence for what you said, not the fact that you expressed an idea. You're saying the company I work for makes a bad product, and they're saying, well, get the fuck out then. They're absolutely allowed to do that, but that's the consequence. No, that's the consequence, though, to what you said.
All right. There is a difference. I acknowledge that.
Yeah, there is a difference.
Huge difference.
Right.
And again, why not look at the people?
Hurts the product.
Okay, but any opinion hurt. Okay, then we should come to this place.
Can I ask,
any opinion hurts a product?
Here's the question I want to answer. How many Cuban Americans go to a Miami Marlins game?
5 if you slice. What? Wait a minute.
Do you know the answer to that, Dan?
Velcro on the ceiling?
I don't know. I think that, look, I know that the Cuban American population in Miami is huge. I mean,
yeah, we all know that. We know that.
I don't know what percentage of the audience they are, but I would think that it's probably pretty high.
Maybe it's a huge population. So I guess the Cuban American population, which hates the repressive, horrible nature of Fidel Castro, when they hear something they disagree with, should behave in a manner which would be repressive. They should force somebody to toe the ideological line they toe. That's good. That's very consistent.
It seems like most of them haven't learned a thing by coming to America.
Okay, but just I gather your perspective because you're in the business of free speech, and obviously you have a different perspective. I don't agree with it. I think it's absurd that they would take this line because, again, Jimmy, you're right.
I think Jimmy's making a great point, and I think the Cuban Americans down there in Miami should maybe rise up and say exactly what Jimmy said.
We hate what he said, but the beauty of this country is he has the right to say it.
Why can't people fucking accept that?
That would be a wonderful day for me if that happened.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy makes an amazing point with that.
And
they haven't learned a fucking thing.
They've learned nothing. And by the way, you're right, sir, we are in the business of free speech, but everybody values it. Try to tell one of those fucking Cuban Americans or any of them, you can't hang that flag on the back of your car because we feel that national pride is more important than ethnic or pride from your home country. So you know what? Don't hang up those Puerto Rican Day Parade flags. Don't hang up a Cuban flag. Don't do that. Don't hang up any flag you want to. What? This is America. I got the right to express myself.
No.
They would fucking scream. This is America. We got the right to express ourselves.
Oh, we're heading toward that, by the way. I think.
The problem is it's not binary. It's not yes or no. There's a line, and that's the thing that keeps coming up, which is, well, if I can say this, why can't I say this? And so I agree. It needs to be one or the other. I need to be able to say, I love Hitler, and not get fired, or be able to say, I hate my company.
Well, one of our points we're making today, there's not really a line. That's it's always been gray. Extremely gray and very and if you look at it in line terms, it's a very thick grayish line that's fuzzy on the edges,
open for interpretation.
That moves,
a lot of times.
That you could push it further away or bring it back. And right now, I think in our society, that whole thing is being brought way back toward us again.
Because do you remember years ago? I mean, none of us remember, but McCarthyism. And I know that they were targeting them legally and through legal proceedings, but it was about who your friends were, what your affiliations were, and it was bad for the country and you're communist and blah, blah, blah.
Guilt by association.
Guilt by association. And it's a different type of a witch hunt now. It's quieter. It's fucking sneakier. McCarthy's a piece of shit, but at least he was fucking up front about it. At least he was up front about what he was doing.
Yeah.
And there was a short period of time when people were behind him. He then crossed this arbitrary or gray area or line when people started saying, wait a minute, what the fuck is he doing? Because it's starting to impact me. But when it first started out, he had the public behind him. He was a hero.
Right, because he said he was going to...
Yeah, the communists were going to take over. Hell yeah, he was fighting the good fight.
All right. Thank you, Dan. We got to take a break. We appreciate the phone call, though. We have a guy named Jason online he says he's Charles Manson's grandson and wants to tell his story.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Keep him on the line.
Could someone talk to him during the break, see if he's legit and all that? There's no real answer here today, to be honest with you.
No.
No,
it's always been very open to interpretation, the gray area. That's why it's constantly in the courts being challenged.
Right.
Because there's no line. You can't look in a book and say, oh, well, I was allowed to say that. See, it says right here. There's that weird gray area. So,
and a lot of you people are right by saying it's not about freedom of speech. But that's what scares us, that all of a sudden it moved to the corporations to have all this power, what's acceptable and what's not. We've seen it in our own lives in this dumb business.
Yep.
So you're right when you make that point. It didn't help that, the stadium's in the middle of Little Havana down there.
Whoops.
All right. Hey, Joel McHale's coming in.
Oh, yeah, Joel
Maybe
McHale. Today
is the day he trashes Chevy Chase. Just maybe today is the day.
Or just I would like him to address it, because I think he will, too. It's a big story. It's
Won't be for lack of me giving him little jabs.
Maybe there's some light finally. Because he's hinted at some shit, I believe. And now there's a second voicemail of Chevy Chase kind of trashing community and people in general. So.
We have that?
Oh, yeah, we got the second voicemail. We sure do, Jimmy. We sure do. Excuse me.
Almost said sure Jew.
I know.
That doesn't represent...
Doesn't represent the company and a light that we blah-de-blah.
Blah-de-blah-blah. Joe McHale next.
Sirius XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Got Joel McHale in studio.
Yes, sir.
Talking about eggs.
Yes.
Too early to eat eggs,
It's too early. Well, it's like 4 in the morning for me, so...
Yeah, that's right.
My body would, I think it would go into cardiac arrest.
L.A. time.
Yes, I'm tired.
Yeah.
How are you?
tired?
You look good.
Oh, we're
Both of you.
up as pups.
Do we look good?
Well, now that in every single radio studio there are cameras, that no longer can
Well, not ours.
Well, that's...
They only come, They only come in for the big
I'm
stars
just
like
glad
yourself, Joel.
that the lead singer of The Cure is shooting us today. Robert Smith has a job. Thank you. Punk is alive and well. Is Robert Smith alive still?
Yes, he is.
Are they still playing The Cure?
Yes, they are, I believe.
Well, I would have
Here and there.
no.
What? No, he's alive.
He seems like the kind of guy that wouldn't be alive.
He's like thinking of someone who eats in the morning. I think Robert. Smith
see?
I think a lot of the emo people look up to him, right?
Well, sure.
See, she knows.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the most underrated bands in history. Thank you.
Well,
you like The
Thank
Cure?
you. I will putting my stake down. They wrote so many catchy songs that everyone forgets about.
What's a big song by them? I don't know any of their stuff.
Well, the Friday I'm in Love was kind of the most poppiest.
Of course
song
it was.
they
That was
wrote.
very poppy.
Wow. Now I'm blanking on their very catchy songs.
D-Rock, you play one?
Do I play one?
No, I'm asking.
No, we'll have to play a couple.
What's that?
now.
Show me. How you
Show
do
me,
that
show
trick?
me, show me how you do that trick.
Wow.
You're spelling
Shows
Cure
you
with a
how
K.
Oh yeah, Boys Don't Cry.
That's that's fine.
Yeah, this is This is now 30 years old.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The listeners are going like, "What is this? What are you playing?
What's this?
John Philip Sousa?
Yeah, why are you playing classic rock?
What the?
I'm trying.
It is considered classic rock.
It is. It's weird to listen to classic rock stations now.
Because, like, wait a minute, that's...
Yeah,
I
they're
kind of
like
remember when that was new.
coming back with another Police song. The new version of "Don't Stand So Close to Me" in 1986.
When there's like a metal song, like a song like off like "Goodbye to Romance" by Ozzy, when they play it like on a fucking like Light FM, you're like, oh no,
man.
See?
Yeah,
I'm just finished.
It's been assimilated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was the Prince of Darkness biting the heads off bats, and
Yes.
now it's easy listening.
Safe enough for a department store or
Yeah.
a deli.
Hey, everybody, I want to get on my crazy train right now at Sleep Train, where they are selling mattresses.
It is amazing, too, that commercials, bands have no qualms anymore about letting their songs be in car commercials and stuff. It used to be, man, your credibility's gone, man.
Yeah.
You're now selling out. I'm buying in, son.
Remember how Led Zeppelin would not do it? That was it.
Yeah.
They will never do it.
Neil Young wouldn't do it.
Cadillac.
Yeah,
They sold
Cadillac. The Who.
REM still has not done it.
Really?
Supposedly.
Oh, really?
But what's so bad about using your song to sell a like it's this really phony stand artists make? Like, who cares if your song is selling a product?
Yeah,
Big fucking deal.
You've already made money off of
Yeah,
it.
the cars are terrible.
Yeah.
Well, I can see if they use it to sell child porn, but if they're selling cars, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, that's what children's porn needs to finally get it into the mainstream market.
Popular song.
Didn't you sell out by making a popular song, by the way? Right? You're already sold out, so why not have it part of a commercial?
I think Nine Inch Nails needs to finally start selling stuff.
Yeah, that
There
would
you
be
go.
a good
Now
one.
you're talking.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you promoting Community or a gig?
I'm promoting Community
Thursday.
on Thursday, but tonight I'm on Jimmy Fallon, and then tomorrow and Friday, live with Kelly.
Really?
Oh, man, you're
Yeah.
doing that.
Co-hosting.
Yes. So, very
Do you feel
excited.
compelled to do the Regis thing?
What?
Yeah.
What do you... Ha! I'm just going to scream and
I love
they can't understand.
it was so when they would
he was
drag
the best sport.
It was great when they would drag the computer expert on. I remember those segments, and it's like, what is this? I don't even know how this works. What's with this foot pedal?
Now, where do you put the water to heat up the steam to get the screen going? You're a very good Regis, my friend.
That's just one of those.
He's
Just
a-
plug your nose and talk.
He's alive and well, by the way. He's at my
Yeah.
gym a
Oh,
lot
you see him
now.
at the gym?
A lot. I
Why
used
did
to
you
see him every
spot
once
me?
in a while, but now he's like, he's really
See,
not doing
that's why
much.
Regis he will go on forever. Because
Yeah.
most people who retire will be like, I'm just going to sit around. But no, he's like, I need to get to the gym more.
He didn't want to retire. He was hoping that someone would have picked him up by now. That was a contract
Really?
dispute. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know any
He
of that.
didn't want to
boy.
retire.
Oh, I'm going to bring this up tomorrow during the show.
Yeah. Talk about it. They'll love it.
Please do.
I did not know that.
I wonder if how are they doing without him? Does it matter at all? Is it affecting ratings?
I think it's all right.
Kelly is an
Yeah,
unstoppable
people
force.
love Kelly. That's for sure.
She is she's really cool. As you've met her before.
Yeah,
we like her.
She's like the nicest woman around and
Yeah.
way too hot.
I'm very sexually attracted to her.
Okay, I'll let her know.
Yeah, she knows.
Another thing.
She's read the letters and sent the
I
photos.
write them on death certificates.
Jimmy goes, she knows.
Yeah.
I've seen the name on
She
the
knows.
restraining order.
I met her and her husband together. He's a fucking Mark Consuelos. It's embarrassing. He's a handsome dude.
Very
Yeah.
handsome. Their kids are going to be like genius models.
They have no kids?
They have two.
No, they have.
or
they
three.
do.
I think they have four.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
up
yeah.
to.
They,
Wow.
yeah, for a while she was just constantly pregnant.
Yeah. Jim, she has accomplished so much more than all of us combined.
Oh, my God. Mother entertainer.
Yeah.
We're just not worthy.
She looks great.
Terrible.
Talk about going to the gym. Do you go? How often do you go?
I try to get there like every other day.
Really?
And then I'm biking in the park on the off days. I know it doesn't.
That's why
look
he's got that
Do
body.
you-
I know
No.
it doesn't look it, but I'm
For
trying.
for radio, you are.
That body doesn't come without a price. Look at that fucking thing. God
I'm barely keeping
damn.
it together at this point.
Jim,
Please.
Barely.
When was the last time you were walked by a gym?
I do a lot of elliptical.
Really?
Yes, but I've been doing Weight Watchers points, and have been quite tuckered out lately from my lack of food.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, but I'll go like 3 times a week and just for my heart.
Really?
Yeah.
Heart health.
3 times a week?
Yeah.
And you still?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it is. Monday, Wednesday,
I'm
Friday.
ignoring the incredulous tone because I want to stay for the record. No, you're right, though. I don't look like I really do, but I try to just for the stage. I feel like if I'm doing an hour on stage, I want to be able to breathe.
That
through
is
the
a
whole thing.
workout, though.
No, it's not. It's easy.
No, being on stage, though, is a sweaty...
Well, I panic. I panic on stage, and I'm like, I can't breathe. Like, I used to have panic attacks on stage.
Whoa, that's gotta
Really?
suck.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
What an So before shows, you just be freaking out?
No, on stage, I would be like, I can't breathe. You're going to pass out.
Whoa.
And I finally stopped doing that by going, just shut up, fucking pussy, pass out. I got so mad at myself. I'm
Then
like, you
just
little
pass
douche.
out
The
already.
people in the audience are like, why is he
And then when you
murmuring
didn't
to
pass
himself?
out,
They
it
wouldn't
was-
know,
it
but I
was
would stand
okay.
there and hold on to something. I would get lightheaded.
Your dick?
Really?
Yeah.
Because did you guys know that? I never...
Back in like 2003, 2004.
No, I didn't know he
Wow.
actually went through that.
So your Lincoln Center special, were you...
No, I was fine there. That was 2007.
Okay.
He figured it out by then.
Yeah, I was okay by then.
But he did wear a tinfoil hat. He was afraid of aliens.
Yes.
Jimmy's a very frightened young
I'm
boy.
very frightened of everything.
Hey, what's up with Chevy, man? There's another voicemail.
go.
Come on. Let's make some.
I don't know...
some press today.
Gillian was here.
And beautiful and talented
yes.
and lovely.
We
She
love
is
her.
such a friggin' pisser, man. She's a lot of fun. And we were talking to her about it. And I don't know. She didn't say anything.
Right.
Officially.
But everyone
her
always,
body language.
Everyone always makes a face like, like, oh, that guy is. So, all right, look. I'll phrase it in a way. That's it. All right, Joel.
Yes.
We know Chevy's the biggest prick you've ever worked with. Who's the second?
My word. I'm going to go with Kelly. No.
Kelly, yeah, that ripper.
It almost feels like he's trying to sabotage the show. Like,
Yeah, why would he want to do that?
The one I don't know. I one of those things. I got on a plane yesterday, and when I came off, they're like, "So, how about that voicemail?"
Have we
I'm like,
heard it?
I was like, "All I have so one plane ride, and then there's another voicemail." So
Another voicemail.
I haven't heard it. I haven't heard it. I
I
literally
haven't
heard
heard
it.
the second
You
one
haven't
either.
heard it yet?
I haven't heard it.
I haven't heard it.
I read a transcript of it.
Why don't we hear it?
I get the
hear it?
transcripts from all the shows.
Yeah, you got to get the
Oh, great.
transcripts.
Look at that.
Joel's like, oh, great.
Okay, here we go. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. We might stop it a
Like,
few
I
times.
got to work with this guy. Could you not?
I know.
I'm just glad to see a CD. That's
I know, right?
pretty extraordinary.
That's kind of dumb.
Digital.
isn't it?
Hi, Dan. It's Chevy.
Oh boy.
Who's he talking to?
Dan.
First of all, it's just
Who's
hi,
Dan
Dan,
again?
it's Chevy, and Joel just goes, oh boy.
Yeah, I have a feeling Joel might have had a few of these calls.
Oh God.
I know.
Dan
Hi,
Harmon.
Joel. It's Chevy.
Joel.
Chevy and I do
Chevy.
text
Chevy.
each other, but the only thing Chevy and I text each other onion headlines. That's his.
Oh yeah, those are
that's
great.
his thing.
That's our relationship.
Very funny.
Who's Dan again?
Dan
Dan
Harmon.
Harmon is the creator of the show.
Creator. Okay.
The creator.
Chevy Chase. I've looked at now 3 shows in a row. That's last week and a couple this week. I've watched more than that, but the point I want to make is this. There's a disconnect somewhere, either between
The sigh.
what is actually shot and the humor on the set when we shoot it and the final product, the editing. I don't know who's doing the editing
Me.
and making the choices that count the most.
Now hold on for a second. He pretty much described the entire show. Like it's like there seems to be a disconnect between everything: the acting, the mood in the studio, the recording of it,
The editing.
Drops the.
I don't like the way the credits roll at the end.
But I'll tell you, this is getting... Dan Harmon leaked the first one. He played it, and it got leaked, and he felt bad about it or whatever. He apologized for playing that message. But this is another one to him, and this is a much better quality one.
Yeah.
I don't know what their relationship is, but it just sounds like he has had enough of hearing from this guy.
And we're just speculating here.
We are just
Joel,
speculating. I'm not even speculating.
And you're not speculating. We're speculating with you in the room. You're like a litmus paper. It doesn't have to talk, but we can look at it and know exactly what's going on.
It also means I'm thin.
That's true, too.
He's moving a lot in his chair.
He's a litmus paper thin.
Joel is fidgeting about.
What was Guillen doing?
She was, she'd put her head down, she'd look up and look, like out of the corner of her eye, look up and smile a little, like.
It was way cuter than what I'm doing.
Oh, adorable.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're pretty cute too.
Thank you.
But she also, I think I saw her mouth. Fuck that Chevy. What?
Wow.
I'm teasing, of course.
We don't know for sure.
And we know
right?
you don't want you can't blow up your own show. I understand that. So you got to work with this person. It's a real thing. But he's being he's kind of, this is public stuff now, and it's getting to a point where it looks like
he's the problem.
It's hurting the perception of the show, and it's a good show.
But at least we are picked up for a 4th season.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Good.
No, we're not. No.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm joking.
I bet you will be, though.
I hope so.
But I'm saying that's why I said it almost seems sabotaging.
This helps.
He wants to stop, Joel.
Chevy didn't release this stuff.
No, I don't.
Okay.
No. I don't know how Chevy could have. Yeah,
he didn't release this stuff, but it just seems like he's a very difficult guy.
But if you ask Chevy to we'll release a voicemail it would be impossible for him to figure it out. So I'd be like, take that off the phone. And put, so I wasn't Chevy.
That? What?
Yeah.
Most. But I will say this. The other part of the disconnect is that obviously you don't get my humor at all.
That's true.
Or what it is I do that's funny, that actually makes people laugh.
I do agree with that.
Two choices.
Wait, what is he doing?
Is that Dan Harmon?
Talking over
That's Dan talking over.
That's Dan talking over.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, it's.
That's true.
Wow, that's
I guess it's not technically a voicemail.
Wow.
No, when you're
fucking
talking.
commenting on it.
Wow.
Or maybe Dan's voicemail is set up that it'll agree
randomly
with what
agrees
you're
with
saying.
it. Yeah, I agree with that.
That would be great.
Randomly.
Or is this a discussion?
A lot of people.
No, this is a voicemail.
Oh, he's just high as Chevy.
I think he's just fucking giving his comments over the voicemail.
As he's recording it,
I think.
he's talking.
Yeah.
Wow,
I do agree with
Got
that.
two choices. One is storyline. The other is, like everybody gives a about the story when they don't even know who the characters are.
Ooh. Yes.
Or there's make people laugh. Now, you know what I do, and I don't appreciate, like a great joke like the cast being ripped off my, and pointing out all the funny things that are in my cast that I've tried to scratch
Not the cast,
and it's just
leg
cut.
cast,
Right. It's just cut out. There's just one line about some kind of a thing I eat that was in my cast. When you had big laughs, that's just physical. I'm just talking about laughing. Again, tonight I'm looking at I'm doing in that place on a wheelchair. It's cut.
I think this would be better if we put music to it.
So that what? So that people can follow the storyline between Joel and Guillen,
Hey.
and love affairs and kissing. Come on, man, you're missing the point. I mean, this is not my kind of comedy. I thought you hired me for what I can do that's funny. You got to give me some range, and then you don't have some editor with no sense of humor, no sense of me, cutting things down to the point where I just look like I don't like it. And, I should have had this talk with you face to face, but I didn't want to because I really like you. I think your writing is great. I think everything you do is great. But the problem really is, Dan, you're not there when we shoot, and you're not there when they edit. So you don't even know what you have. You don't even know what it is I'm doing. And if you want me on this show again, I got news for you. I don't want it. It's just a mediocre sitcom.
Wow.
I want people to laugh. And this isn't funny. And it ain't funny to me because I'm 67 years old, and I've been doing this a long time.
Every year of it.
And I've been making a lot of people laugh a lot better than this.
Joel?
Good time.
Joel comment?
Everything's comfortable all the time. So glad.
That is a little.
Well, here's the good news.
Yes, sir.
That was apparently, from what I read, was over a year old.
Really?
So,
is that a year old?
That's the other thing. It's a year old.
See, we didn't know that.
And he came back. So it all worked out.
So it all worked out.
Everything is good now.
That's very good.
No, that was the other thing. That was because it said in the article, at least I think it was the Huffington Post article. It's like this is from over a year ago a year ago because he said he's 67. He's almost 69 now.
Oh man!
Wow. Well, did the plot thickens? Whoever
Do you think they? Do you think they gave him what he wanted? More of the funny?
Yeah.
Well, more importantly, why are these voicemails coming out now if they're that old?
That's what
confuses me.
Who has them?
And why do they feel like they need to release these now?
Somebody's trying to sabotage something or get him. It doesn't. Why would the creator do that if they're trying to get picked up for a fourth season?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know who.
It's his voicemail, so it starts with him.
Yeah, but I don't know where. In a year's time, what happens to those things? But you know what's great is that it's great to talk about. It's fun.
Right, it's fun.
Joel is so uncomfortable.
It's comfortable.
It's good times. It creates buzz.
What was the first?
It's like being on the Kardashians. No matter what, it's all good press.
What was the first sign that there was something? I'm not saying you have trouble with him. What was the first sign that there was tension? Because you see tension sometimes. What was the first sign that there was going to be some kind of a tension? Was it an argument with a writer, or was it?
I think like the second day of work. Chevy strangled an extra. No, boy, no. I swear to you when I say this, that the cast does get along well, and Chevy is he can be very warm on set, and but just like everyone can get into bad moods, like Jim, when you walked in, you literally slapped me in the face.
But I don't mind being. But honestly, we all get pissy here. We do. It's part of a working relationship. People tend to hear when we are because they can hear us.
Yeah,
in a live moment, so they kind of know like he's feeling shitty or Anna's right, whatever. But on sitcoms it happens too, and it's just with this now it's become a public.
Right now, everyone,
and it looks divisive
because they're not taping that stuff usually.
Right.
No, and it's like it's Chevy being Chevy, and
but the reputation is terrible for him, and it's like you don't want to believe it. Like not you, but I mean like myself. It's like all right, everybody says he's a hard guy to work with, and he's a funny dude. Yeah. But he's difficult to work with, and nobody likes him. And then he's on this show with a much younger cast. It's almost like a more relevant thing than he's done in a long time.
Yeah.
And he's just motherfucking everybody. And it's like, what? It's like, do you not see that you're the common denominator in every situation you're in? It's you.
Look, anyway.
Just like
what's
heaven?
great about these Cure songs that...
You want to go with Just Like Heaven? That was the one I was trying
Just
to
Like Heaven, yes.
That's what I was trying to come up
That's
with.
what I want to say what a set is like.
Oh, yeah.
See, if you played this song underneath the voicemail...
It would sound much better.
Yeah, go ahead. Play a little bit of the voicemail.
Well, I guess I could do that.
Oh, you put it away.
Well,
I did put it away.
See, this is how you work. Oh, God bless you.
Here, start this over, because this is a long intro. Yeah. So it'll work.
But this intro really, like,
Oh, the intro
makes it exciting.
All right, hit it, E-Rock.
Yes, Chevy.
See?
Chevy Chase.
This sounds like the beginning of a great 80s movie.
I've looked at now 3 shows in a row.
I feel like we're about to hit a dance.
Wait, was that other voicemail that went public recent?
I've watched more.
That one was recent.
Oh, that's why this. Okay, that's why he released the other one. He's probably tired of getting these.
I would listen to this song.
Yeah.
You know something? I got to be honest with you. If a cast gets taken off of your leg and a bunch of stuff falls out that you've been scratching your leg with, that's pretty fucking funny.
That happened. We showed that when it opened up. He had like 9 pepperoni sticks, and everything he had shoved in there to scratch.
He had a scratch.
Yeah, he had hangers and.
So I agree with that. That's kind of funny.
Plastic knife. Yeah, that all happened.
Did it make the final cut? It
did make that. Made the final cut. There's, because he was wearing a body cast in that, and we thought that he had stolen a pen. So we sawed it off and sawed his cast off. And when it took it off, we were all almost vomited from the smell. That was all in the script. So that all went well. I thought that was a good episode. That was actually it was the bottle episode, where we were just looking for a pen. And
does it bother you to hear him mention your name like that? Because he's not motherfucker. He's not saying you're not funny.
Chevy Chase saying my name excites me.
But is it annoying?
No one sees that.
Like in the context of, well, how come you're showing this and not my thing?
Well, I disagree with him about story. I think it's important to you have to tell the story and tell great jokes at the same time to forward it along. But that's kind of like a weird, like, well, darn it, these stories. No, but yeah, no, that doesn't bother me. But just as long as I didn't look that dumb kissing.
Right, you don't want to look dumb kissing.
No, it's like running. If you run on camera, you better look cool. Because that. Well, just imagine if James Bond did not look cool.
No. Well, we did, in fact.
Or kissing.
Speak with Maggie.
Or both at the same time. Maggie?
Maggie.
From Taken?
Yeah, what's her name?
Shannon. No, that was her name in Lost. Maggie Grace.
Maggie Grace.
Maggie Grace, very good.
Shannon in Lost, and she was in the movie Taken.
She's very attractive.
Yes,
right?
yes. But, when she runs, it just is hilariously awkward and awful.
She's beautiful.
But she's like a really tall woman, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah. But
that's like getting a giraffe to run.
Exactly, yeah.
Like the giraffe is majestic, but when it drinks water, it's like, what's it doing?
It looks very
God
silly.
had not put in the kickstand in the right spot on the giraffe for it to...
Yeah, they got to do that thing with their front legs.
When was she?
Goes down.
When was she?
Last week?
Oh.
Yeah, last week.
What was she promoting?
Another movie, Lockout.
A movie that I won't say.
Lockdown.
The one with Guy Pearce.
Yes.
The Prison Planet.
The Prison Planet.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm up on all my Prison Planet
A la
movies.
Alien 3, I believe.
Well, there was also one with
Planet.
Christopher Lambert.
Oh.
Which I know you guys love your Christopher Lambert movies of recent
Of course
history.
we do.
Ever since Highlander.
And
Highlander 3.
And Highlander.
Remember Christopher Lambert? He was around for a while,
Yeah,
and then he disappeared.
Yeah, there's a few of them from that
Someone look
era.
up the Christopher Lambert Prison Planet movie. Did you have people that would...
We normally have someone sitting right there in the computer control seat, but not today so much.
Why not?
What is...
Because he's over there.
Oh, Sam Roberts is over there.
He's
manning that camera
well
that doesn't
you could
move.
just pretty
Two
much
cameras.
Start the camera. No, I mean, you can pretty much just start the camera and let it roll.
Yeah.
He's not moving. He's
not moving.
Not moving.
Oh, now he's moving on purpose.
Not moving.
Sam, Chevy Chase, look, you keep moving. If you're not going to move the camera, why would you even stand there? You know, it's just this thing. It's everything. It's the way you shoot, the way you're standing there, Joel moving and kissing Jimmy. It's awkward.
That one time had that not awkward kiss that I was into. Chevy should use a megaphone.
Yeah, that's the universal thing of the telephone. You could always
like that.
Or also the...
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for flying in altitude of 35,000 feet.
It's airline pilot and telephone.
Oh, I thought that was a baby.
Yeah, that's a baby monitor.
That's exactly... Oh.
Shut up.
Oh, those monitors.
Oh, is that really what it does?
Yeah, well, you do hear... This is what you hear all night. It's just... and then you're...
He's so right.
Is that
as a
it?
parent, you're like, oh, okay, it's okay.
Oh my God! That must be very anxious.
Yes,
waiting for the next breath.
I didn't dream for about 9 months because I was on edge the whole time.
Wow, that's got to be get the anxious.
Yeah, Andy Richter tweeted about having set up his baby monitor the wrong way, and he was like, "Man, I guess you're not supposed to let your kids hear you have sex." So.
That's funny.
It was good.
Do you have a video one?
That doesn't make any sense to me because I mean it's when it's like, wait, is the kid getting? I need confirmation when the kid is screaming. You'd be like, oh, he's fine. He's fine.
I like the video part.
Yeah,
because you can see that he's still in the damn crib.
What if
Where's he going?
It's a wide angle that you can.
Well, we've never used it because, unlike you, we were too scared, so he's still in our bed.
How old?
I have an almost 2-year-old.
Oh, dude,
I fucked up. I know.
You've got.
He has no idea that he's supposed to have his own room. He has no clue.
Oh,
we
I don't like
fucked
the
it
video
up.
from the baby monitor.
I don't think it's been edited properly. There was some very funny stuff the baby was doing. By the way, it's Chevy Chase.
Imagine rolling over in the middle of the night, you look in the video monitor, and the baby's gone. That would be the start of a nice movie, right?
Or if his face is 2 inches from the camera lens, you just right. That would be frightening.
But in your case, you'd be like, "Where's the baby?" And then you turn over, right next to me, like he's been for 2 years.
We might have fucked up on that one a little bit. Now it's going to be hell on earth.
Yeah, it's going to break.
Because you don't understand.
Where's the baby? Oh, he's got the car keys. He's
Yeah,
leaving.
but you should incentivize it.
Oh, that sounds like a very hip word.
There was a time when my kid would wake up at like 4 in the morning, and it's like, it's party time, we're getting up now. And so we went and bought
Valium?
little airplane booze. No, Hot Wheels cars and cheap ones. And we put them into a big plastic bin. It's like, for every morning that you stay in your bed, you get a car. So after 4,000 small cars, you finally got it. No, but it worked. Actually, it worked within 4 days. It worked.
How old are your kids?
I don't know. 4 and 7. But this is when he was. This is when he was about 2.
All right, yeah, because he's finally starting to comprehend shit. So
yeah.
All right, I'm going to bribe
with
him.
each day.
It's a bribe.
Yeah, it's a bribe.
You learn to bribe your kids.
Jim is just like, oh boy, they're talking about kids again. I'm just going to keep on scrolling through my Twitter feed.
Tweet.
What do I got here?
But yeah, you should. I know people.
No, we understand.
that
We
have
got to
stayed-
figure it out.
Yeah, I know people
It's
that have-
stupid.
yeah, because the more you do it, the harder it will be.
Is training a child pretty much like training a dog? Is that what I'm getting here? People think it's a lot more complicated, but Uncle Paul.
It's hard. In some ways it's harder and better. Because once they figure it out, then you don't. Yeah.
But a dog won't kick you in the face.
Like my dad, I put my kid in the car, and then he'll be like, "Daddy, you didn't fasten the straps. What's wrong with you?"
Oh.
And I'll be like, "Oh, of course I remember." So he will remind. Yeah, but it's good times. Jim, how many kids do you have?
Oh, none. Never even close.
That he knows of.
Oh,
wow.
No kids, never engaged, nothing.
Ever?
No, not even close.
Okay.
I like the kid thing.
It's good times.
It's a lot of work, though.
Good.
It is a lot of
Look
work.
at his face. It's a lot of work.
But it will
I'm
be.
exhausted.
It pays off. It's like restoring a wonderful vintage car.
Yeah.
Eventually, it will be worth a lot lot of money.
Yeah.
Because a good-looking one is rare. Do you like that analogy? It just keeps going.
That's pretty good.
You take them around to shows.
Unless your car turns gay.
What? Oh, you want a gay
Crazy.
car because those
only
are
backs
neat.
into the driveway.
They run well. They're the best.
Very
They're the
neat.
most in shape.
What does this have to do about with Chevy, though?
Oh, please.
Are you deflecting here?
All things go back.
White noise. I know this much. Community's on tomorrow night at 8 o'clock
Yeah.
on NBC.
Yes.
And people are watching. Absolutely.
They're back, thank God.
You don't know if you're going to get another season, huh?
No, none of the comedies have been picked up yet. So. Last week we did a Ken Burns documentary, which I know you love, right, Jim?
I do like Ken
We like
Burns.
the Ken Burns
And they
stuff.
actually, Keith David, the guy that does, he's got the greatest
Black
voice of
actor
all
in
time. Yes.
Platoon.
Oh,
He
yeah,
was he was a great scene in Crash.
Got us a crusader.
And in Requiem for a Dream as the heroin
double-
dealer.
Yeah.
But he did the voiceover, which he does all the Ken Burns documentaries. So I don't even know. Yes, tomorrow night. So please watch.
He's
He's
great.
the guy that does the Ken Burns.
Yeah, like he
voice?
did the jazz. I think
didn't
he
know
did
that.
baseball.
Rich
The Civil
always
War
fucking
was
over the
great.
poor. Always has.
He did.
Always will. In Platoon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Got us a crusader.
You a Platoon or a Full Metal Jacket fan?
Full Metal Jacket for the first 45 minutes. Platoon for the overall.
See, I
thing.
think the last 45 minutes of Full Metal Jacket is so well informed by the first 45 that it's important to
Maybe.
know both. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I know a lot of
prefer-
people have split that movie up into 2 movies.
Yeah.
I kind of like the whole thing, though. I've
part of the whole
grown to
deal.
really like the second part.
I just liked Hartman so much as a character that when he was gone, and Pyle, they lost 2 characters that I really loved at the end of the first half of the movie.
2 of the biggest, most important characters in the movie are eliminated.
And then
because-
Matthew Modine is just running around going, "That's a negative, Rafterman." That's good.
How dare you? How
And
dare you?
Adam Baldwin, I like, but as Animal Mother, I just didn't find him to be that menacing.
Are you kidding me?
No, I didn't find him to be that menacing. I like him. I thought he was wonderful as Linderman. You're among friends, animal mother.
in
My Bodyguard. But Ruth Gordon should have been patting his
my
fucking wrist.
introduction to him, and I was just like, this man is my hero.
He's good. Happy birthday, Zipperhead. Like, he had some fucking harsh moments, but I just didn't love. I didn't hate it.
Anyone carrying that gun like that?
I love the old fucking guy. The old guy. What's that? Some kind of sick joke? He was in the fucking second half of the movie.
Oh, that guy. Where is he? Yeah, here he is.
You better get your head and your ass wired together, or I will take a giant shit on you. What's that supposed to be? Some kind of sick joke? Don't you love your country?
Yes, sir.
Then how about getting with the program? Why don't you jump on the team and come on in for the big win?
For the big win.
I could listen to him talk about anything.
For the big win.
Anything.
Yeah, he was a great character too. Yeah,
great. Now, are you Saving Private Ryan or Thin Red Line? Also, two World
Saving Private Ryan.
Right.
Yeah,
Gotta go Saving.
I never saw Thin Red Line, but I'd say Saving Private Ryan was a good movie.
Saving Private Ryan. That'll make you. I'll make you tear up a little bit.
Here he goes. Reminds him of the war he was in.
Yeah.
That's right.
WW2.
Yeah, I remember. Too real for you. Reminds you of other World War II movies you've seen.
Yeah. No, that's one of those things. I think that's the only thing that ever gets me. I'm pretty fucking impervious to emotion.
What about Toy Story 3?
Yeah, that got me too. But when you see like soldiers from
you
World
see
War
an older
II,
Matt Damon.
Right.
The old Matt Damon. You
asking if he was a good man. And, oh, boy.
Toy Story 3.
Here he goes.
Toy Story 3 was very emotional.
You ever see Band of Brothers at the end when they showed the real guys and they're talking about it?
Of course.
And he's
that
like,
was,
and then my grandson asked me if I was a hero in the war, and I said no, but I served amongst them. And he was all,
and that makes you go, right?
Like, oh, it's like, come on.
Screaming, naked, crying.
Yes.
See, I
rubbing
think the
Jello in my hair.
On, what is it, Full Metal Jacket, greatest ending, after they burn the town down, they've been hit by the sniper, they're walking away from after, the town is on fire, and they're singing the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse song. And I just thought, that really does get me. It's great.
That wraps it up.
How did we get to this?
I don't know. What happened, Joel? Is that Chevy on the phone?
He's good at deflecting. Now we're talking about war movies.
Oh, I know.
We're not going to get anything out of this guy.
But see, because on the soup, he just talks about everything.
Do you think there's too many energy drinks on the shelves these days?
Yeah, well,
I mean, seriously.
He's.
I still stick to coffee. So
I love your talk soup too, man.
Well, it's just the
we
soup
say it every
now.
time. I know it's called just the soup, but
now that there's 12 shows about hand fishing,
it's amazing that you're on a show where at the beginning it was just about talk shows, and you'd play the weird clips from Springer and whatnot.
Had to expand.
And who knew that this
who thought the technology would allow so much crap to be
so
on the
much
air?
garbage, utter garbage? How many fucking tow truck shows? Really?
At one of last year, we said we are in the golden age of shows about storage units. There was 12 storage unit shows on, and
not good enough to have it here. Let's take it to Texas.
Oh,
and
we've
see
got
what
a
they
new
do.
twist on it.
Yeah. It's a new twist. Who's pitching the show?
These are locked with keys. These are combination locks. It's totally
we take
different.
it off with a bolt cutter instead of a carborundum saw.
It's very now it's the hand fishing. I assume now it'll be about duck hunting with Duck Dynasty finally on the air.
Duck Dynasty. Because
Dynasty.
You when I thought of a show, I thought a bunch of hillbillies that made duck calls and sort of made a fortune out of it. And what would their lives be like?
Right. That's what I want to know about.
Yeah.
But with all this crap, it has allowed for the greatest television of all time to be made.
Yeah.
I mean, Game of Thrones would have never been a movie that was ever on.
Yes.
Or a show. There would be no network that would put Game of Thrones on. No. There's very few beheadings on network television.
Right, and full frontal
or like
nudity.
Mad Men, or, the Breaking Bad, or shows like this. They wouldn't have
What's the
made it.
go-to show for the soup right now?
Well, Hillbilly Hand Fishing is right up there. We also love Greg Kelly from Good Day New York.
And I'm glad you brought
Good
that
Day
up.
New York.
Because you're bringing it to the attention of the nation because he's a local guy.
Yeah.
And he's out of his fucking mind.
And apparently not a rapist.
And he's not a rapist.
He's
not a rapist.
I do like someone who just kind of speaks his mind.
Yeah.
And is not that careful. And it works. It works really well. And it works for the soup really well.
You guys do play a lot
Hoda
of
and
his
Kathy
clips.
are always good.
Oh, God.
And they're coming We're taping the soup here today in New York, and they're going to come on.
Really?
So we're going to bring some Chardonnay.
Found a green screen somewhere, did you?
Can you believe?
Yeah. That's got to be the easiest show to take on the road. It's just like, we need a green screen.
That's all we need.
We do not have we forgot the curtain. All right, paint a wall. Don't have a wall? All right. Get some grass. Yeah. Lie down on the grass, and we'll shoot you.
That would be interesting. Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the soup, everybody. So it's
you get more guests on the show too. Like you got celebrities just popping in on you on that show.
They drop by, is what we like to call it.
That's pretty good.
It works. It's great. People are like, hey, you're not showing enough clips. You got Jason Biggs on. That's my phone. Sorry.
Oh,
Jimmy,
that's okay.
Oh, is that
Jimmy, you want to scroll through that?
Is that Chevy? It might be Chevy. You want to answer that?
Joel, Chevy. Look, I didn't appreciate that kissing thing and the dialogue. What do you call that? Oh, yeah, storyline. I think me falling down for a half hour would be hilarious. I could do that.
The Cure songs behind it.
I could actually just say, I'm Chevy Chase and you're not, and then fall down. That's what people want. That's what. Isn't that what they're paying for? For fuck's sake.
If you're happy with your message, press 1. If you'd like to re-record your message, please do. So, yes, I just like Heaven is not married to that.
I know, right? I love it.
But Toddlers and Tiaras is also a
That's a great one. That show is amongst the most despicable shows I've ever seen. That and Dance Moms is also
it's
great.
One and the same. It does
really
show the subculture that you can point out almost any subculture in America, and it is interesting to watch.
It really is. What frightens me is the audience seems very small. It's just the people that I think bring their kids, and then an occasional person that should be a person of interest. In the
number
crowd.
of conference rooms that are at the DoubleTree Lounge
Yes.
or the Comfort Suites or where it is outside of Oklahoma City or wherever they are, that those are used now all the time for these big shows.
For the pageants. This is a full glitz pageant.
Right.
We're going to need the kids made up like little sluts.
Well,
So if we could do that.
she looks like Julia Roberts from
Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman, and then that woman that woman commented a few shows later, like, now I don't want her to look like a slut. I got a lot of blowback from that.
From the prostitution thing, where we dress her up like a little prostitute. I love the fact that they don't even know what they're doing. They're in a haze, looking at their parents who are jumping around like trained monkeys in the crowd.
Yeah,
and they do that blow a kiss thing, and they're just like.
Right. It's like, this
lost.
is a motion that was taught. I wish that would happen in the Miss Universe pageant.
I like the look far away.
Right.
And then there's this one. And then.
See, Aunt loves this show.
It's hilarious.
I've seen every episode.
It is so horribly hilarious. They're prostituting their children out.
Why hasn't Jim said anything in about 5 minutes?
I don't watch Toddlers and Tiaras.
TV.
Why not? What's your favorite show?
I like Game of Thrones a lot.
Reality show.
I don't really watch any of them. They're not. I don't. Not better than them. I find most of them are not interesting.
He'd watch the soup and be like, I don't know what any of this is.
No, I watch.
What's Joel doing?
That's anything on Discovery. I'll watch. You know?
See, that shows he's educated.
The Animals of Pablo Escobar.
If you have
an interesting show,
he doesn't watch
a guilty
TV,
pleasure. Really. Obviously you can't just turn on Game of Thrones while you're doing the dishes.
Right? Game of Thrones, I enjoy.
You got it.
But you would. Is it ESPN? Is it?
No, nothing really. I mean, I don't watch sports anymore.
Jersey-licious?
None of that shit. I've never seen a full episode of Jersey Shore. I just don't enjoy it. I would watch it if I liked it. But
what about crime murder shows? First 48.
Occasionally, I like. I almost got away with it. I like the first 48. I don't watch. But I like.
I like the show. I did get away with it. I got away with it. No, the one that sucks me in forever is the MSNBC's Lockup.
Great show.
I can watch over and I'll be like, oh, there's 4 more on San Quentin. I better.
Doesn't it?
I'm just gonna record these.
And doesn't it really make you not want to do anything illegal?
It is the greatest deterrent from crime.
I watched that and go, I would be dead in a day. Hopefully only dead, because it just looks like the toughest, shittiest place to ever be.
It's such, like, you think, there's the death penalty. No, a greater deterrent having to use your toilet to wash your clothes and use it as a toilet and a shower
and make booze. It's a distillery. It's a toilet. It's a shower. It's a toilet.
It's everything.
A soup bowl. It's a toilet.
That is a greater deterrent to me.
Yeah.
And then you see the room they're in, which is much smaller than this room. There's
Believe it or
two
not.
guys living there.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, this is our privacy curtain. And it's a pair of shorts. And it's crazy. I can't get enough of it.
Yeah. It really is horrible to watch.
Sit a bunch of kids down just in front of that and be like, kids, just
you would think.
let us know until it works.
Yeah.
Prisons
You still want to go to prison? You still okay with it? All right, here's a lockup Pelican Bay. Pelican Bay was really
That's a good one.
The best is when they're like, well, this prison is very old and it has 3,000 more prisoners in this building than it should have.
Yeah, it looks like a dungeon. Yeah.
They have to rotate.
The other good ones are any of the crime shows where you're not quite sure who did it. And they've gotten smart. They used to they'd interview the wife of the dead husband. And they're interviewing her in an orange jumpsuit. With the institutional green wall behind her.
Yeah.
And then they're trying to make it seem like, but who did kill her? Kill him. And I'm like, well, now they slap a dickie on him and put like some curtains and stuff behind the person, and they're being interviewed, and then at the end you're like, they were in prison the whole time.
Dang it! How did they get such terrific lighting?
Yeah, they got that nice news lighting where it's like, why is a blue light shooting through that window? Yeah. It's fantastic.
What's that guy's name?
I don't like the lighting, and that's heavy. If you could light the prison window a little more realistically, for fuck's sake. I mean, it just doesn't look like this person's in prison. It looks too happy. And, I know comedy.
What can I say? Yeah, I do like when the MC lock up. When they lock up, they'll cut to and here's his wife. They've locked up his wife because she was trying to smuggle drugs into the prison.
Right.
And it'd be like, and they have 2 kids at home, and it'd be like, what? How did it get to this point? Why?
Yeah, being a dad now, you're very protective of your kids.
Yes.
And you wouldn't do things like that. What's the mindset in somebody that they would just...
And it'd be like, hon, just smuggle some drugs in your butt once for me.
Just one time
I
for me,
swear
please.
this will be the one time we can do it.
Don't you get your ready-made whore to bring it up to you?
I already tried that. She is in jail. So please do it. Well, on that note.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should get Joel
I
out
always
of here.
blurt guilty out within 5 minutes of the show where it's like, and the husband had taken out a $2 million life insurance policy on the way. Guilty! Guilty! And it is always him.
Right. It's all whenever they mention money like that, it's always like, well, we know exactly.
He's got an alibi.
But they do get a hold of a lot of family photos for the camera slowly going by and then going.
Well, the Ken Burns effect.
Out of focus. Yes.
They get the Ken Burns effect working on that one.
What a genius he is to have figured that out with photographs.
Well, the whole thing with the Civil War one was amazing because there's no video from the Civil War, and he used photographs and actually had dynamic and movement to him and stuff,
and is as engaging as a CGI movie that cost $200 million.
Yeah.
And it's 8 hours long.
Yeah.
The Civil War document.
Jimmy, look, I had an idea for Community. We should do it all in still photographs.
We already did that. We did it last week.
Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Was I in it?
We
Was it
literally
funny?
did that last week.
Was I funny?
Yes, you were very funny.
Well, some funny parts were edited out.
No, we put every part in.
Oh, okay. Disavow this message. I'm sorry.
All right, with that, we got to get Joel out of here. He's a very busy man. Community tomorrow night, 8 o'clock.
Watch Community, yes.
What are you guys doing on the show tomorrow? Did we even tell the people? Just a regular.
All right.
What are we going to see on Community tomorrow? Just so we sold this properly.
I don't know, but it's going to be the best thing you've ever seen on television.
Perfect.
Sit.
I should have known this.
We'll see you on Fallon
Brendan
tonight.
The Soup tonight, Fallon tonight, and then Kelly. I will annoy people into why I will not stop promoting until we are picked up for a 4th season.
Who else is on Fallon with you?
James Cameron.
Nice. Look at that.
The Oceanic Explorer guy. That also made huge movies.
They're like, Joel, so what's going on? Well, some uncomfortable voicemails. We're trying to get a 4th season. James Cameron. I went to the Marianas Trench, to the bottom of it.
Deepest place on Earth.
That's what I did. Oh, and by the way, I've made the most 2 successful movies in the world.
Right.
Other than that, I'm building a spaceship.
But let's talk to this overachiever over here.
Richard Branson came on the Soup one time.
There's another one.
Yeah, and we were we're small talk while we were shooting our sketch. Like we were like in between shots. So I'm like, what are you up to these days? And he and I had to give him credit. Like, well, we're just focusing on the spaceship right now. Oh, right, the spaceship.
Right. So you're building a spaceship where passengers will go into space.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, boy, anyway, I have a lot of clutter in my garage. What would you do about it? I just can't get rid of stuff.
I did a dynamite dick innuendo joke on the Soup.
I nailed that.
Yeah,
they didn't even bleep it.
Spaceship, huh?
That's
and he literally, and I was like, what's that? And then I was like, so how?
Chevy Chase, I'm thinking I should build a spaceship. Other people are doing it. Why don't we do it on Community? Well, do Community in space.
We did it on Community in space.
Oh, they did it. God damn it, I can't get anything right.
We did the Kentucky Fried Chicken space bus, and I'm not joking, where we were trapped on a bus that was from the 70s that was pretending to go into space.
That was what used to happen with all the like cartoons and shows in the 70s.
Yes.
They would end up in space.
See,
I think
that's
it was
a lot of
Josie and the
cartooning.
Pussycats in outer space.
Yep.
They did that.
Jabberjaw.
Jabberjaw
They went to space.
in outer space. Scooby-Doo, I think, might have had a space episode later on.
Grape Ape.
Grape Ape in space.
Yeah. Those cartoonists are taking a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
Roland, he has to go? Why are you standing
Oh,
there?
Roland.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah.
I have to.
Really?
I have to take the soup. I have to
Yes.
All right,
Find
Joel
your
McHale.
green screen and
You get the hell out of here.
You guys, thank you. Thank
Now
you
you
for
get the hell
You guys do it more than anybody. But thank you for supporting Community and thanks for supporting
Absolutely.
the soup. I really.
You guys are great
truly
when you come on the
appreciate
show,
it.
too.
Yeah, you guys are
Tell
great.
Gillian we said hi.
Believe
We
me.
miss her.
She's quite a looker,
I will.
and she's very sweet.
She's such. It doesn't make sense for someone to be so cool.
I know.
and,
She's really
look the
like
way
a
she
cool
does.
girl.
Yeah.
She's like one of those cool girls. Never see that when they're,
When they're successful.
Yeah. They usually turn into,
Well, it turns into like what's happened to Jim. He's just so good looking.
Exactly.
And so
Jimmy does all right for himself.
I bet he does.
Jimmy has
Especially with a guy
personality. Like
who's
that
got a
pig on
roll of
Green
toilet
Acres.
paper sitting in front of him at all times. Man, I don't want to go to the bathroom. Long trip.
I find that I just pay for sex that works out better.
Yeah, is that better
I
that
find
way?
that's the better way to do it.
That's good.
Oh, see?
Some
You
people,
eliminate
whatever
the middle.
works. You're right.
There's
Whatever
something
works
for
you.
everyone.
Yes.
All right.
E-Rock, play Joel's music, please.
Show me.
We got to get out of here. Joel McHale. Bobby called me yesterday while I was in the middle of a screening that I was forced to go to with Roland.
Oh, boy. Those are a treat. I
What
went
was
to
it?
one.
And Bob Kelly gets mad because he can't leave a voicemail when he calls me.
I just don't understand with the technology that we have today that you can literally. I know how fun. It's too easy to know when somebody's not picking up or blowing you off. Back in the day, you didn't know if they were home or not. You call their house. He's not home.
That's true.
Now
You're right.
I know that the phone rings, and I know how addictive people are. You look at your phone every 5 seconds, so I know that you looked at it and went, nope. Because, first of all,
Nope.
The phone works like this. If it goes right to voicemail, if the phone's off. I get it.
Shut off. Right.
If it rings more than fucking 5 times, you looked at my name and you said nope, and you put your little fucking shit BlackBerry back in your pocket.
And then what's hilarious, then he texts me. That's your fucking phone. And then he goes, I can't leave a voicemail. And then I had to write him back. I don't have my voicemail set up because of it goes back many years. My mom used to leave horrendous, horrible messages on all our phones. So
Jesus.
I don't allow her to do that anymore. So I don't have a voicemail for anyone.
That is fucking. That's not. I mean,
Twisted, fucked up voicemails.
No.
And she hasn't been able to do that in about 3 years now.
Too bad you didn't save them and transcribe them in a book. You know how great that
Oh
would be?
my God! Well, I finally told her that I'm taping her all the time, so now she behaves when she does get me live.
It's well, you have to
Because
tell
she's
your
paranoid.
mom.
She's paranoid about being recorded.
I don't like the.
So now I go. I just want to let you know I am recording this phone call.
I like you have to treat your mom like you're a KGB spy. Like, everything's being recorded. I just want to let you know that this is phone call is being recorded. Go,
Well, she's got
mom.
she's got some issues. I mean, what can I tell you?
What? What do you? What's your mom? Everybody's mom is a fucking loon. My mom's on Percocets and fucking Vicodin. No, she's just disappointed.
so
that's just mean, Jim.
So
I don't mean it.
But I mean, the fact is, you don't need
stop it.
You don't need a voicemail because then you could text what you were calling about. And then I got
don't
it right
fucking
there.
text. I'm not a
You're a
12-year-old
voicemail
girl.
guy. I don't like voicemail
I'm
guys.
actually a fucking guy that would like to talk to my friends. I don't like texting. Because if I say something to you and then you respond, then I gotta fucking say something back.
No,
right. And you
don't.
can't get tone. They don't get tone in text, and it just goes on and on.
That's
and
why
I'll
you put a
fucking-
smiley face.
Go fuck yourself means go fuck yourself. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Too.
When I say suck my cock and I put a smiley face, it means I'm kidding.
There you
if it's
go.
a wink, it means I really would like you to suck my cock.
And Roland got me bad because he kept insisting that I go see this screening because we got Jason Segel coming in next week, who's a friend of the show, and I like him a lot, and he's a big movie star. And so I finally gave in and go, all right, I'll meet you at the theater. And I'm sitting there. That's when you called. And then all of a sudden I'm getting this vibe like, wait a minute, is this a fucking chick flick? So I said out loud, and everyone around me went, yes. And then Roland starts laughing like a schoolgirl.
Oh, man.
And then goes, I got you.
I got you.
Like, I guess I don't have to see this movie to have
Lunatic.
Jason Segel in here. He just wanted to fuck me over yesterday. So I sat through a rom-com.
What was the name of it?
5-year engagement.
I know. How do you not
It's
know?
either about Vietnam or it's
You're so right.
or Desert Storm.
You're so right.
Oh,
Because and goes, the trailer looked like it was a chick flick, but I didn't
Yeah.
even see the trailer. The movie was very good. Emily
good?
Blunt is very good to look at. Jason
Is that
Segel.
upside down mouth?
Who's upside down mouth?
The English broad? Yeah, her mouth looks
Emily
like
Blunt?
Yeah, it looks like it's upside down.
Really?
Yeah, she has upside down mouth.
I don't like this.
I'm trying to figure out what that is.
That's because she says things right to the point.
Just her mouth. Her mouth looks like it's upside down. I don't know. It's just weird
the
mouth.
upper lip is thicker than the lower lip?
Yeah, it's like it's weird. It's
Or the upper.
see, it looks like it's upside
man.
down.
That's
Let me see.
weird.
Where is
Something
she?
going on.
She's to the point.
There's something up with her. Yeah, see, it's upside down.
She's pretty though.
Upside down mouth.
You want to go through the trailer real fast?
You don't like her?
Wow, I'll do that in a
No,
second.
I'll fuck her.
All right, let's go through the trailer.
I'll fuck her right in the pussy.
This is the movie I saw yesterday with Roland. Where is Roland?
I'll fuck her good.
Oh, let's get the little music.
I love you.
Aw.
Will you marry me?
Aw. Oh, boy.
This engagement party is a moment to celebrate a new future, but not without first exploring a past. Human, Greta K, Anna Pena, Lizzie Gray, this Korean, that Korean, and Lizzie Gray again.
Okay, that's enough. I think that's enough, right?
Pause. That's why trailers suck. Do you even know what that meant?
Yes.
Can you?
Yeah.
Can you?
You did?
Yeah, I was assuming that he'd been out with some girls and you know, and her. He keeps like going back to her. Like
No.
boyfriend and girlfriend.
Well, it was all his past girlfriend.
Yeah.
But he brings it up at the engagement party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Best man.
All right.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Well, there was a slug line there that they just decided to cut out.
Oh, really?
The hook. Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
The hook.
Were you Chevy?
I love that you turned into a mafia guy.
The hook. The hook.
The hook.
Hit it.
I got a job for 2 years.
2 years is nothing.
Really?
And we'll start planning the wedding again from there.
Babe.
We both know I deserve to get super laid for this.
Do you want me to wear a cape or something?
I want the show.
You get the Cirque du Soleil.
Super.
Jimmy's disgusted.
Could you replay that line again?
Why are you disgusted?
I'm not. That's a good line.
Really?
And we'll start planning the wedding again from there.
Babe.
We both know I deserve to get super laid for this.
Do you want me to wear a cape or something?
I want the show.
Jimmy. Jimmy's loving this trailer.
Super late. Okay, if I get it.
Jimmy's biting his own teeth.
Oh boy. That's upside down mouth.
Look, man, Jason's coming in next week. And,
I like
the movie
Jason.
wasn't bad.
All I'm
It
gonna
wasn't
think of
bad.
now.
It wasn't bad.
That's her upside down mouth.
I didn't mean to stick that
Oh,
yet.
that's great.
Why don't you stop being
Fucking you dry
judgmental?
tooth. Get out of here. Get away
Stop
from me.
being judgmental.
Come on.
Judgmental. And he's,
Robert.
oh, he's very touchy. Ew.
Shut up, Robert.
touching you.
I just hate this fight.
That's Edgar.
I just hate
Edgar
this.
stinks. I hate Edgar.
Shut up.
Not to be confused with Eugene.
I hope somebody pours water over his face so he can talk regular.
Shut up.
All right, let's go back to the trailer so Jenny can laugh.
That's actually Jim in around 30 years.
Sure. I like tranny cock. Quiet. I can't fit it in my mouth anymore, but I used to put it in.
Let me tell you about the old days.
Shut up. I just eat dried ham now. I have a one-bedroom apartment. I lost all my money.
Oh, shit.
Owen's been off the air for 20 years.
Not conjuring up a
I
nice
haven't
picture.
had a gig since.
Ew.
Shut up. I tried to get on the You Know What Dude podcast, but it didn't work out.
Oh, look at his mouth.
Ah, his mouth stinks.
Yeah.
Ew, that's
Shut
terrible.
your mouth.
He has no upper lip. What'd you call him the other night? A fucking beakless bird face? That was fucking funny. Let's get back to the laughs of this trailer.
Sure.
Sorry.
Laughs will abound.
Go back to upside down mouth.
We both know I deserve to get super laid for this.
Do you want me to wear a cape or something?
I want.
We gotta get past that part of the trailer.
That's good. That's good, though. Funny.
This is funny.
Roland, you tricked me last night. Why'd you trick me?
No, I said you want to see the Jason Segel movie.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was a rom-com.
I know that bitch next to me blew up my spot.
Yeah, but then you laughed hysterically.
Because it was funny.
We're talking about an Al-Qaeda.
No, she said I'm a big fan of the show.
From
And then she asked Opie, what
blew
are
up
you
his
doing
spot.
here?
Like
Yeah.
literally would have blown him up, killed him.
Why'd you want his dog killed? See his spot?
Build a bomb. Great.
What was the movie about, Roland? I love when you describe movies.
Jason Segel and Emily Blunt, they get engaged, and then 5 years pass and different things happen in their lives.
Yeah.
Ups and downs.
Ups and downs.
And then,
Ups and downs.
And then Jason, you see his butt cheeks a few times, and we giggle.
Oh, well.
And then...
sexy.
And then there's a surprise twist at the end.
Oh, yeah?
Really? It's actually a drama?
Yeah, there you go.
There's a rape?
There's a rape. It's been a rape up there.
And
it's a good movie.
My heart hurts.
I know. It's just, it's a
Well,
chore.
we're off the bacon.
Did you hear? I was going
Sorry,
through.
that was way too easy. I apologize.
I was going through On Demand, and I saw
feel
the
good about
Gridiron
myself.
Gang.
Yeah.
Remember that one when it was like Gridiron
Oh,
Gang?
right.
Gridiron Gang.
Right.
Wasn't that the movie that was opening Friday wide?
No, that was Edward Norton's.
It was?
Opens Friday
Yeah.
wide.
Opens Friday
That
wide.
movie was the Rock. Friday.
Oh.
What was your favorite scene in the movie last night?
Friday wide. Gridiron Gang. Gridiron.
No, I was awake. Probably when he was going through when they separate, and then he grows like a weird beard and
Wait,
mustache.
they separate, and then I bet they get back together, though.
Wow.
No spoilers.
Oh, God. Romantic comedies are it's the same
every
fucking movie.
comedy has the same 6 comics in it, though.
Yeah, that's
I mean, every comedy out there is the same fucking.
Kevin
right.
Hart was in
It's-
this one.
It's
Kevin
the
Hart.
fucking what's his? It's like the same 6 people. That's it. That's the only fucking comedic actors are out there right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
There's nobody else.
Kevin Hart was in this movie.
Yeah.
He's one of them.
He's one of the six.
He's one of them. He's the black guy. Little Kev is the black white guy that they can jam in. Yeah, it's Little Kev. It's fucking Jonah Hill. It's the other guy with a beard. The other guy that can grow a beard. The other guy with another beard. And the other guy with curly hair. It's the same fucking 6 people. They're funny, yeah, motherfuckers, but there's nobody else in it. This guy's in every fucking comedy out there.
Well, the guy who plays his friend from Parks and Rec, he was really funny. His best friend.
Yeah, I thought he was pretty funny.
Same guys.
Let's go back to the
I want
trailer.
Norton to be a fucking movie star.
Well, Norton wants to be a movie star, right, Norton?
Yeah.
But
I
you
don't
want
have
to
the
compromise.
looks
Or he's not going to compromise.
I don't have the ability. Let's try that line.
Oh, is Bobby,
let's
is
try the
Bobby
line.
doing his jealous comic character? Oh, boy.
No, he's doing his.
Oh, boy. Catching some shit here, Bobby. Catching some shit, Bobby.
I love that you guys fight. You guys are like sitting there trying to light the fire.
Get those embers going.
Yeah. Burning embers? Let's try the scene,
Tell
right?
them about embers.
I'll say this. I should get super laid for this.
Oh, okay.
Go.
Play act.
You'll take the soup.
See? He's a funnier guy.
That's great.
He just improv'd on the fly.
I loved it. Let's go back to the trailer, because there's some more fun to be had here.
Oh, well, let's hear.
Both know I deserve to get super laid for this.
Do you want me to wear a cape or something?
I want the...
Jimmy, you were trying to get to the end of the trailer. Jimmy.
Super late, like she's a Superman of some sort.
Yeah, but it's super laid. You want me to wear a cape? That is a good one.
Oh, goodness.
Watch out, Jimmy's going to rub his arm on you.
Yeah. Oh,
he's in that mood.
I guess I'll have the soup.
You'll have the soup.
Look at these. Cracker. You want cracker?
No.
Oh, shit. What happened, Jimmy?
All right. How about we don't move the trailer backwards?
Okay.
Bring up with what?
What?
Because people
what?
People might miss the line is the only thing.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So we should go back a little bit?
Jim talked over it a little bit. No disrespect.
All right, fair enough.
A little bit.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go backwards a little bit.
All right.
We both know I deserve to get super laid for this.
Do you want me to wear a cape or something?
Oh, shit. Crackers just flew out of his mouth all over Bobby.
What's wrong with
He had a mouthful of crackers. They flew out all over
You should
Bobby.
have saw the look on his face. He couldn't wait to do that. What a sick
fucking crackers everywhere.
The smile, though, before he did it. Oh, fuck. Jimmy, Jesus. All right, I think we get the point. Maybe we should start the trailer right here.
Okay.
You sure?
I need something to drink.
No.
Why would you eat the crackers?
Hey, you shouldn't eat crackers.
You can't eat crackers.
I love
You have a dry mouth.
You love crackers?
Yes, I do, Anthony.
Oh, they're all crumbs around your mouth. Why can't you?
My teeth are very dry.
You should try to swallow those.
I can't. It's like the Cinnamon Challenge.
All right, let's play the trailer.
Yeah, great.
God, Opie.
We both know I deserve to get super laid for this.
Do you want me to wear a cape or something?
You want to say, what are you flying around like you're a Superman or something, rescuing everyone?
That's good, Chip.
There's still crackers spitting out of his
Crackers
mouth.
all over his mouth.
Oh.
All right.
Do we get the point? Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
but Chip kills it, doesn't he?
He did kill it.
I think I kill. I always kill.
No, let's do
No,
this.
not that way.
Let's go.
You get the Cirque du Soleil of shows. Lots of this and this stuff.
What the fuck was that?
How's Michigan?
Oh, it's a fire hydrant!
All in all, it's an adjustment.
Here's the
Hey, you know what they ought to do right there? He slipped and fell. They ought to say, what are you, paralyzed or something from an accident?
What? I don't think that's very funny.
The guy slipped and fell.
Why is Chip? Why are you moving your hips like that?
Because I'm improving.
That's what he does when he improvs, Bob.
The guy fell in the
We all know
snow.
that.
I'd be like, what happened? Why'd you fall in the snow for? What'd you have paralyzed in a fall or something?
I like when he emphasizes syllables.
Don't touch me, Chip.
He's doing the elbow.
You don't
I
like when he
hate the
touches
Chip
you?
forearm.
Shut up.
All right, let's go. I think we can make it to the end of this trailer.
Here's our guest list. Like 600 people. No. Maybe just we. You don't want to get in front of this train, but.
I would say right there, I would go, yeah, because if you get in front of the train, it's going to run right up your cunt or something.
Jesus. That is Jesus, Chip. That's just brutal. Chip, I don't know. You don't do the clap and the guns.
Horrible.
That didn't merit the clap and the guns.
You don't think so?
Yeah, get in front of the train. I'll be like, what's it, the gravy train or something? There's a dog yelling, hi, oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Out of this train, but.
Have you two picked a date yet?
Not yet, but within the year.
Congratulations.
I would say, yeah, I picked the date. This cunt I'm standing right next to.
Jesus. All you want to do is use nasty language.
Congratulations, you've been promoted. You're going to be with us for a few more years.
Can't wait to tell Tom.
You told me that it was going to be 2 years. It's sort of like when you're on a treadmill and you tell yourself, I'm going to run 5 miles today, and now it's forever miles.
When was the last time you were on a treadmill? Sorry.
I would be like, yo, I couldn't be on a treadmill because I got cancer. Then we'll see what that fucking bitch says.
Jesus Christ. Jeez.
What is wrong with you?
It's a little much, huh?
I would say I got ankle cancer, you fucking bitch.
Dickhead.
Hey, Roland, you want to explain the apron? Because they didn't really show it because it's PG, the trailer.
That's the opposite of the ape walk. The apron.
Ape run, right? Ape run, ape walk.
Get off me, Chip.
Oh, he's massaging you with his forearm.
Roland, explain the apron.
Oh, because he cooks in the nude.
And the apron has a naked guy on the front of it, so it looks like he's naked.
Why is he cooking the nude?
He had clothes on. I don't know.
No, you see his butt cheeks.
Was that Jason Segel right there?
Yeah, we like Jason.
I like Jason a lot, but I didn't recognize him.
Yeah. All right, hit it.
This is supposed to be exciting. This is your wedding. You only get a few of these.
Well, I wonder. Of course, the men will wear yarmulkes.
Babe, you don't have a yarmulke.
I have a hold. It's in my Jewish drawer.
I don't think we can figure out all of our problems before we get married.
Stops.
But I promise you that I will just love you every step of the way.
The door opened up and hit her right in the tits. She was running and a car door opened and hit her right in the tits. I'll bet it knocked her fucking nipples off, too.
Jesus. Why is Chip so mean?
Chip is always mean. Chip tries to be funny, but then he gets very mean, but he doesn't know he's being... Oh, man.
Look at those
Chip
eyes.
just got angry.
Yeah, he does.
Piece of shit, Sam.
Chip is a fucking dick.
SD, what's your hat stand for? Sam's Diamond Store or something?
No, you idiot.
Fuck you.
Wow.
Piece of shit, fuck.
Fuck off.
You shut the fuck up.
Holy Chip is mean.
Well,
Chip
I
is a
never
very
saw this
mean
side of
person.
Chip.
Oh, yeah.
Chip gets mad because his mom used to get fucked by black guys.
Shut up. So what? So she knows she didn't.
So what?
No, that's not true.
Oh, poor Chip.
Yeah, pour Chip a drink.
This idiot.
It's good stuff, Bob.
Angry
You like
Chip.
it, right?
I hate
All right, let's
Chip.
go. Let's get through this trailer, please.
Any ideas when this wedding might happen? Grandparents do have a tendency to die.
Mom, they're all right there.
Well, for now.
I would have said, yeah, well, let me know when you die so I can save some money on your fucking plate, you old piece of shit.
Why?
Why? I just want to put that in a comedy show.
In the comedy show.
Yeah, when I'm talking to the old people, they're like, grandparents die. I'm like, well, let me know when you're going to die, you fucking old cocksucking motherfucker. Then we'll have the wedding.
All right. Hit play.
Whoa.
This is why we do not delay weddings.
Funeral.
The 5-year engagement.
Yeah.
What a cute little flower girl you'll be.
And Pocahontas.
Yay.
What happened there?
What happened?
What happened right there?
Bow, arrow.
Oh, was it like a crossbow?
Yeah, crossbow.
Okay.
She,
Wow. Oh, boy.
That's good, right?
I loved the movie.
Roland loved it.
It was great.
Don't worry, Roland. Jason will be in here.
How's that trailer I showed you?
We'll sell the movie
Oh,
properly.
the one with the bear.
The Ted.
Ted.
The funniest
Yeah,
trailer
that's pretty
ever.
funny.
What's that about, Robert?
No.
You saw it. It was the funniest.
no.
The funniest trailer ever. Ted.
What's that, Robert?
It's about a teddy bear.
Yeah.
Oh, it was okay.
What's Ted about?
You haven't seen the Ted? Oh,
That's
God.
hilarious.
No, play the. Make sure you play the unrated one, the red trailer, red band.
Joe McHale's in this one, too.
Is he? See,
Well, we
there
just
you
had
go.
Joel in.
Oh.
It's,
Now it's Bob Kelly's
Wow.
turn. Up Comedy Club in Chicago this weekend.
But Joel's in this big movie.
best.
Advertisement.
It's an ad. Turn the ad off. You gonna listen to the ad?
Have to.
Why?
I don't know.
It was cool car noises. I thought it was all right. I didn't mind the cool car noises.
You like? You like that?
You know how to pop lock? Pass it over. Take it back. You got it.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
What happened?
I'm John.
I'm Lori.
It's Marky Mark.
It's a rom-com.
Sounds sounds like a rom-com, right?
They're painting, frolicking.
I love you too. I don't understand. I really don't. 35 years old and you're still scared of a little thunder.
I am not. Thunder buddies for life, right, Johnny?
Fucking right.
All right, come on, let's sing the thunder song.
All right.
When you hear the sound of thunder, don't you get too scared. Just grab your thunder buddy and say these magic words. Fuck you, thunder, you can suck my dick. You can't get me thunder because you're just God's farts.
No shit from Family Guy.
It's like a little bear smoking pot with him.
Yeah, he's a teddy bear, but he's alive.
You don't think she's going to be expecting something big, do you?
What, like anal?
No, like a circular gold thing on the finger.
Oh, fuck that. It's been 4 years, Johnny. You and me have been together for 27 years. Where's my ring? Huh? Where's my ring, asshole? Where's my ring, motherfucker? Put it on my fuzzy finger, you fuck. Come on.
All right.
It's Peter Griffin. That's what it is. It's fucking Peter's voice.
I'm only saying this because I love you. Baby, please ask Ted to move out so we can move on with our lives.
I'm not that psyched to just, like, kick him out.
I met a girl. She's a cashier.
No way, that's awesome.
Okay, all right, so that's where we'll draw the line.
Too bad the audience can't watch this with us.
What's her name?
White trash name, yes.
Yeah.
Mandy.
Nope.
Marilyn.
Nope.
Brittany.
Nope.
Tiffany.
Nope.
Candace.
Nope.
Don't fuck with me on this. I know this shit.
You see me fucking with you?
All right, speed round. I'm going to rattle off some names, and when I hit it, fucking buzz it, okay?
I will tell you.
You got me?
Yeah.
All right, Brandy, Heather, Channing, Brianna, Amber, Sabrina, Melody, Dakota, Sierra, Bambi, Crystal, Samantha, Autumn, Ruby, Taylor, Tara, Tammy, Lauren, Charlene, Chantel, Courtney, Misty, Jenny, Krista, Mindy, Noelle, Shelby, Trina, Reba, Cassandra, Nikki, Kelsey, Shauna, Jolene, Erling, Claudine, Savannah, Casey, Dolly, Kendra, Kylie, Chloe, Devin, Emily, fucking Becky?
Nope.
Wait, was it any one of those names with a Lynn after it?
Yes.
Okay. Brandy Lynn, Heather Lynn,
Tammy Lynn.
Fuck!
Mila Kunis.
That's set?
Yeah.
Boom.
Damn, that movie's gonna do all right.
Ted
huh?
is almost 2 million views on YouTube. It's so smart to because fucking faggoty TV won't play
they won't
stuff
play
like that.
anything like that.
Nothing. It's going to be funny.
Yeah,
it's going to be funny.
We should take a little break, and then we want to get into what you're wearing there, Bobby. After the break,
Yes,
though.
what you should be wearing, which is a noose. It's just mean. Jim.
That's very mean. That was very chip-like.
I'm your friend. Stop being so mean. You want to act like a friend.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? I'll know.
I don't even understand what you just said.
Don't touch
Bobby.
me.
Oh, he's banging into you.
I just hate him.
What were we going to say?
He's rocking back and forth and banging his hips into Bobby.
I just learned what that shirt was that you have on.
What?
That's a specific shirt. Yeah, it's got little buttons on it, and it's fucking
a regular shirt.
Yeah,
Did you wear it when you went fishing or something?
Cups to V.
What are you talking about?
No, that type of
Clings.
shirt. The 5 buttons shirt. What is it called?
What's wrong with him?
Clings to that
It's a
body.
regular shirt.
No, it's a specific shirt that men wear. What is it? I don't know.
What is he talking about?
I have no idea. I'm just fucking with you.
Bob Kelly, Up Comedy Club in Chicago, Friday through Sunday, upcomedyclub.com.
But don't forget. Yes, don't forget. I'll be in D.C. tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. I hate him. But Friday and Saturday are, for all intents and purposes, sold out, so only tomorrow's available.
Sirius XM. Yeah, this is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Hanging with Bob Kelly today. Up Comedy Club in Chicago, Friday through Sunday, upcomedyclub.com. Get your tickets now, Chicago. Please. Hey, Bobby, what are you wearing, man? I'm late to the party on this.
Oh, boy.
This new gadget you got.
It's called the Bandolier.
This is something that
This is a
Bobby
joke,
has.
right?
No. This is something. Now, you know how Bobby, over the years, has brought things to the show, and we've laughed at them.
Yeah,
and,
like the iPad.
And later they have. Yeah, I'm not going to.
Wow, we got to find that audio.
Fucking idiots. Yeah, what do you need an iPad for? You
I
got
got
your
the phone.
You got your. It's between the
can we
computer and
find
the
that
listen,
audio?
right?
You're right.
You're right. You're right about the iPad.
right.
No, I've been right about everything.
I'll give you that.
Name me
You're right.
one thing.
But
Kick-Ass the movie.
Kick-Ass the movie
Boom.
came with that.
Fuck that movie.
I understand.
Okay.
But this bandolier thing that you have is not going to take off, Bobby.
It's going to take off. Absolutely.
What Bobby has on him is what amounts to, let's say you're carrying a bag, like a computer bag or something.
Golf bag, actually.
Golf bag, right.
Great golf bag.
And you have the strap that goes around your shoulder and then down your back, and the bag hangs on your side. It's that without the bag. It's just the strap. And on the strap are various pouches and pockets and Velcro things.
What is he doing?
Where he puts his phone and his wallet and pens and water.
Hold on, hold on a minute.
And
hold on now.
But it's just the strap. So it's on him like a bandolier. If you remember, like in the old movies, you'd see guys carrying ammunition in their bandolier.
So it's a bandolier.
Yeah.
This or a Girl Scout sash.
So what's the purpose of the bandolier?
Well, okay, you have a backpack, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's fucking cumbersome.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fucking shit. Sometimes you don't need
Isn't
all
that what you wear
space.
for prom?
No, that's a cummerbund.
Cumberbund. Why did he say it as Norton, though? He didn't even say it as Chip. You fucked up,
lazy.
you fucking silly douche.
No, he really wanted to make it hurt. He didn't fuck up.
Yeah,
it's a shoulder holster utility pack.
You got right here. Look, you got your.
Right.
You can put all your credit cards, some note stuff.
This is classic Bobby too, by the way.
Right here,
dude.
right?
You can put your
Yeah,
credit
boom,
card.
your note stuff. What note stuff?
You know you should have
note stuff.
You
We
should
goof
have
on Bob about
you should
right
have
now.
you should have Norton do me with the thing.
Describing it. Of course. All right. Let's
that's
get
even
this
better.
here. Hold on.
So Norton's going to explain the bandolier.
Jimmy's explaining it here.
I got like this.
Doing the Bob Kelly impression.
Yeah, you know what, dude? You just gotta, boom, you put on your bandolier, dude. Because a lot of times you got these inconvenient. What are these little holes in the pants for? Like these pockets. Pockets, yeah, you do. You put like a piece of paper in there. There's no more room, dude. So you wear this. It's like a Girl Scout thing. Look, dude, boom, you got your water. So you're walking along. Hey, I've gone 4 feet. I'm thirsty, dude. Boom, take a sip of water. You got your phone right here, like you got to call somebody. Hey, boom, I'm going to be late, dude. I'll be right there. Boom, look at this. You got right here. You got your iPad. Boom, dude, you pop that in, you listen. Look at these things with cobwebs on them.
Pens?
Yeah.
Oh, you're implying he doesn't write.
Oh, is that what they are? I didn't know what these were, dude. I was just stabbing people with them. Hey, look at this, dude. You just spin it around because it saves you a lot of trouble. This way you don't have to actually go into your, what are these?
Oh, pockets.
Oh, yeah, your pockets, dude. You just put it right here. This way you don't have to notice that you're slowly killing yourself. All right. Oh, look at this. You turn it the wrong way. Your water turns upside down, dude. It spills right on, ruins your phone. So basically, this thing's going to do about $2,000 worth of damage, dude. Boom. Boom. You get your thing for your notes. You want to write a note to yourself. Boom. Remember to photograph feet later so you can see them. Boom. You know, dude.
You got your knife and fork just in case the friction burnt out the other ones.
Yeah, dude. You got your knife, your fork, you got your straw. Dude, boom, look at this. You can fold up a little tablecloth. Boom, dude, you have a picnic. You sit in the park. Boom, dude, you do your podcast. Boom, dude, you go to Chicago. You put your ID in here. You put your credit cards in there. Boom, you take a note. Dude, boom.
You
Shut
don't
up.
just take it off on the plane, right? And put it right in the...
when you travel, it's fucking the best.
Boom, dude, you go through security, you take your shoes off, you ask someone to put them up on the belt for you. You take this off, boom, you throw it right on the belt, you save time. Unless you're going for the x-ray picture, and then they got to have 3 guys push you all the way through it. Then you lose that time, dude, that you just gained.
Bobby, run through it really fast from top to bottom, the bandolier.
You got Here you go. Ready?
Yeah.
First, you got your ID. So when you're traveling, you keep your fucking ID up top.
So it's
and
a little
clear.
Velcro pouch thing that opens, and it's got a clear plastic thing. It's like a hunting license.
There you go. Then you got your wallet.
A
Basically,
zipper pouch.
another little pouch. You can put some credit cards, some other information, maybe your boarding pass right up front. You keep it nice and neat.
The traveler's companion.
You got a couple pens. Sometimes you sign an autograph. You keep a Sharpie around.
He's got a Sharpie and a pen.
And you got a nice pen, right? You got to sign. Sometimes you're traveling abroad. You got to sign that fucking
What if you're
document.
traveling by yourself, you cocksucking motherfucker?
I love Mean Chip. I actually like Mean Chip.
All right, moving down the bandolier.
Then you got your phone right
phone
here.
right there.
Then you got your
moving
wallet
down.
right here. Another one. And then
Crackers, Edgar.
You get your keys down the bottom.
Right.
Right. You got a little fucking hooky for your keys. You got your water, but not only just one. You get two. You can put a couple things in here.
2 waters?
Well, you can put a water and some other stuff.
Let
in
me
here.
see. You
Now
almost
you're
sold me
talking
on the
crazy.
Bandolier. Hold on. Put my camera in there.
Yeah, you can put your camera in here.
Do it. Don't just talk about it.
I'm gonna put your camera right in here. Boom.
That's actually. You know what?
Oh, shit. Camera fits.
Oh, shit.
That's actually pretty fucking cool.
Oh, man,
Oh,
Jimmy's
shit.
getting sold on the Bandolier.
Shit.
Thing right here,
Oh,
though, is
reflector
actually
patch.
cool because you can keep, whatever, gum and all your shit in here.
Right.
On the other,
Just
the
say other
backside.
stuff.
Another pocket.
And then,
But isn't
you got
that
your
weird when you hang
sunglasses.
that up? When you
This is
hang
for
it
your
up,
sunglasses right here.
How come no
So you-
light comes off the bandolier?
Keep your sunglasses right here.
like a
and then on the
chandelier.
inside,
But you
right
can't
here.
get past the.
Huh?
I can't get past
I
the
hate the
part
keys.
you look like
on the
a dork
inside,
wearing it.
On the inside, you got another
But you look
secret
stupid.
pocket on the inside.
Yeah, but you look dumb.
Oh,
No, you don't.
man, look
and they
dumb.
got different colors. This is actually, it's called a runner. It's R.
How ironic.
R-U-N-N-U-R.
R-U-N.
Yeah, it's good. I use this when I walk on the West Side Highway. I carry this.
Yeah?
Yeah, because you want to fucking go to lunch. Boom. You got your
Boom.
credit
you
cards.
do.
You want to use your phone. Bang.
You need a key. Boom, done. You put it in the lock. Boom. The door's open. Shut up.
Well, my sister's saying, how is this not a purse?
No.
It is. It's an upgraded
Fanny
bag.
bag.
Yeah, it's an upgraded fanny bag.
Right.
This is actually a cool fanny bag. And when you travel, like if you're in
Not
the airport,
cool, that's
boom. You got all your
Convenient
stuff.
I might actually. That actually is fucking cool for the. Because I always have my camera. I could go like spinning around.
What?
Hello, celebrity.
I guarantee. if the company sent everybody here one of these,
Yeah.
I guarantee secretly one of you douches would be caught wearing it at a fucking Renaissance fair. Sorry.
I would use it. You spin it around. You gotta get your wallet.
Isn't it easy to steal all your stuff at once
Oh,
though?
What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Yo, fat boy, give me the bandolier.
Yeah.
Here.
You pull that strap over your head
No,
and
they
start
actually
running.
think you're a cop when you have this on.
No, they
No,
don't.
they don't,
I just made
Bobby.
that up.
Oh, okay.
I think you're a cop.
You want some questions about the Bandolier?
Oh.
I
We
don't
got
want
questions
from
coming
your
in.
fans.
Yeah, right.
Well, no, they're nice. Let's go to Charlie in Santa Cruz. Charlie?
Put my headphones on. I can't hear.
All right, go ahead, Charlie.
What's going on? Hey, Bobby, is that thing elastic for your gut?
Oh, see, I didn't know he was going to say
Come
that.
on.
Yeah, you did. It says
I
it right
really-
next to
I
his
didn't
name what
know.
he's going to say.
No, I didn't really
They
know.
screened the call, Opie.
No, I didn't
No,
know.
I know they
Lord.
say it.
Oh, Lord,
boy.
have mercy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I love it
isn't
that
even
that
right.
guy's probably fatter than me.
Probably is.
Good luck. Get out of here.
Jeez, Jeff.
All right. Let's
Stop
try another
touching-
one. Jack in Indiana. Jack.
Hey, Bobby, just admit that.
Hey, slow down. You're too excited. Slow down. I know you think you got a good one, but make it count. Go ahead.
Is that a cheap Batman utility belt knockoff that you just couldn't get around your waist?
Too wordy, dude. Too wordy.
Oh, man.
It was a good one, but it was too
Let
wordy.
me tell you also, Bobby is brilliant. You completely diffused this motherfucker before he said anything.
Shut up. Fucking stupid dog from the Flintstones. Shut up.
It is like a Batman utility belt.
Yeah,
Like, dude, you got your bat signal in here. Boom, you got your little bat that hooks into the building. You climb the building, dude.
You got your suction cup on your feet
As far as
thing.
New
Yeah.
York City
And the
or
extra
traveling, fucking greatest thing I've ever
Yeah?
had.
It looks kind of goofy.
It's fucking.
It looks goofy, though.
It is
really does.
weird. It's fucking great. You'll
a
get
little
used to
weird.
it. Everybody will have these in around fucking next
It really
weekend.
is easy for people to rob everything. Give me that. And they just
Yeah.
take it
Yeah,
off.
they get that's called the fucking wallet and a phone. They
No,
can do that
'cause you got
anyway.
your
wallet,
sunglasses,
you
you got
gotta-
everything.
So what you're saying is a guy who comes to rob you, he's gonna go, give me your phone and your wallet. And no, they're gonna go, give me your shit. And he's gonna take it.
But they'll take your wallet
Yeah, but if
and,
they
and
take
be happy
your
enough.
wallet, put it this way: if somebody's got to take your wallet, you go like, "All right, take my wallet." Say, "Give me your wallet, motherfucker."
Yeah, but you don't know. I have a secret thing in here for a knife. Go ahead, say take it. And I go, oh yeah, here, and I fucking slice you with
But he
the
doesn't
bandolier
have to.
knife
Attachment.
Yeah, the attachment I bought. It's the bandolier knife attachment.
See, but if I have to go for my wallet,
Sold separately.
I go like this.
Jesus Christ.
And oh,
Hey, Bobby, we want you to look at this video.
Can we go to another one of those brilliant callers?
Yeah, we can.
No. Yeah,
Bobby.
they're fucking hilarious.
Bobby, look at this video.
What is that?
It's just a guy.
That's
There's
your
something in
grappling
his
hook.
nose.
Oh, I don't want to throw up, dude.
You won't throw up.
This is an easy one. You can get through this one.
This
Bobby.
is from.
You said that during Two
Look at
Girls,
it.
One
This is-
Cup.
But this is easy.
What is that?
what is it?
Coming out of his nose. It's boogers.
Yeah, dude, I used to eat boogers. That doesn't affect me.
That's like an oyster, though.
Yeah, but dude, that would.
Did you see that, Ant?
I have a photo of me sucking my fingers in a hammock my aunt just sent me yesterday. I used to suck my fingers and pick my nose and roll it on my upper lip and put it in my mouth and try to make the perfect round booger.
Why would you roll it on
Holy
your lip?
fuck!
Yeah, dude.
Stop that.
I'm sorry. Is it grossing you out?
I
Is this whole thing
snot.
backfiring?
Wait,
fucking creeps?
What did I do? I never watched that.
What did you do? That's the problem with
when
you,
were you
Anthony.
in the Smithsonian on the world's strongest hammock?
Hang on, birdmouth. You make fucking mean things, but then you do a cute face. You do what I do to my wife when I say, "Hey, fucking get the way to the TV." What'd you say to me? And I make a cute face. She goes, you do the same shit to me. You'll see a nice
That's the same thing you're wearing.
We gotcha. What is that?
It's a prolapsed anus.
Oh my god,
that's disgusting.
Prolapsed anus will get me every fucking day of the week.
Certainly will. Oh god, this
boogers
that's not
not
real.
bad.
That's not real. That's not.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
It's a red prolapsed asshole.
Why would you? But some girls actually like that. Like it's a gift, right?
What?
Like
Go back to that one, Sam. That's weird. That's just
Is your
weird.
asshole that red on the inside?
No, the other one.
Is it really that red on
That's
the
not even real.
inside?
I guess.
Not mine. No.
Yeah.
Mine has fucking cookies and cream ice cream on the inside.
Go up a little bit.
That's what mine looks like.
Go to that one. What the fuck is that?
It's
This is
terrible.
weird.
This is not real.
Oh fuck, man! God damn it!
God.
It's hairy.
What the
Imagine
fuck
smelling
is that? No!
That doesn't gross you out? Just the boogers?
He's not looking. Bobby's not looking.
I did see that one. That one's fucking terrible.
Holy shit.
That one, really? Jim pays extra for that. You sure you can prolap? You prolap your
Looks like a fucking one of those carved rose radishes coming out of his ass. It's horrible. He's got fucking
yeah. Boogers don't fuck with me. Yeah, but that actually
boogers was easy.
when I was fucking when I was like 9, that would have been the shit.
Oh my god! Wait, it went away. No, you dummy! It's not there anymore.
You didn't get me.
Oh,
Stupid
that's
Sam
terrible.
Bobby, can you just
What is it?
See the shit?
make it big screen? Make it big screen.
Oh no, Bobby!
Bobby, you all right?
It's just from ass fucking.
Look at the other thing that looks like oatmeal on his dick.
Yeah, I don't.
That's rough. That's rough, man. Oh my god, that's rough.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
Hey man, you were cocky.
Yeah, I was cocky.
You
right?
challenged
That's
us.
just ass fucking.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That's even real.
That's terrible.
All right, we went back to the snot.
That's the,
What is that?
that's poop.
What's that though?
That's called poop.
There's something green right there.
That's
That's just watery poop. It's watery poop. Why would you challenge
Top
us?
left.
Yeah, I'm done.
Why would you challenge
I'm
us?
done. I didn't eat.
That's
I'm done.
That's
That's
easy.
a good
That's
one.
just comedy.
Just look at that
Look,
one.
we're
That's
laughing.
funny. That's
we're
funny.
all
Even I
laughing.
can laugh.
It's just comedy.
It's funny.
Bobby, it's
Even I can
comedy.
Anthony, your dumb cute face isn't gonna work this time. Stupid. Hey, dude, Bobby, come here. It's funny.
Look,
come
we're
on.
laughing.
Bouncy wowsy.
It is kind of funny.
It's funny. Come on.
It is kind of
Bobby,
funny.
just look.
Hang on 1 second.
All right, you can
slow
look.
down.
All right, hold up.
Hang on, just give me a second.
All right.
Because I'll literally.
No, this one's
I'll
funny.
pass out with this shit. What did you say?
He
Shut up for no reason. You are just a miserable old cunt, Jim. You just said shut up out of the blue. Like he just in his brain all the time, unless it's him talking. Is shut up, shut up. I just want to hear me.
What is that?
Fuck it, hang on,
Bobby, go
one
ahead. This one's
Hang on.
fun.
Hang
This
on.
one's fun for everyone.
You know what I
We're
need
all
to do
laughing.
in here? I need to puke on one of you,
No.
so you'll never want
Never
this
do it
again.
again.
All right.
You'll never do it again.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Don't
just
puke on your
Sam.
bandolier.
Hang on.
Your runner.
Yeah, I'm not showing you these.
No, this is fun.
Hang on.
This one's fun.
Yeah.
I backed out on that one. I'm not doing
Yeah,
anything.
I'm not showing you.
Hang on.
That is a good one though.
No, that don't bug me.
It's funny, right?
It don't bug me because it's not. He's like blocking the actual.
The bum.
You know what I mean?
That one bothers you, though.
He's running at Sam. He's all over Sam. He's throwing up on Sam. Oh, he's ass raping him too. Bobby would be a great prison rapist.
Oh, I would be.
Just pin the kid in the corner.
Sure. I'd be the I just.
Oh,
be
what
the-
about that one?
I'd be the
Fourth one in on
placeholder
top.
in prison.
Fourth one. No, the one to the left of that.
I wouldn't be the leader. I'd just be like, I'd be holding the guy.
Bobby,
Yeah.
I'd be going, it's okay, just take it.
Bobby, is that easy? That's easy, right?
All right, Opie. I'm fucking done with this
That's
shit.
easy.
Move
That's
on.
easy, right?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right.
I'm done. You're good.
We're good now?
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
You'd be like Mr. White in fucking Reservoir Dogs. You finished? You finished? Not like you're begging. You're begging. Look, please don't. Please.
I just don't.
You finished?
I don't get how the shit thing is what bugs me. Yeah. Shit, I don't mind an operation.
How are you on this show
fuck
then?
Me up.
Shit thing's rough. That's just.
I don't like asshole stuff. Bugs me. I think that bugs
Again,
me.
how are you on this show? See, because we're assholes.
Pussy shit bugs me.
You right?
Oh God.
Oh, thank God you
Little
breathed
burpee.
again.
Asshole shit's really shit, and I don't like stuff coming out of assholes.
Snot gets me. Can't look at snot.
Snot's fine with me.
No.
That booger shit didn't bug me. I was like, oh, that must have felt so good coming out.
That's disgusting, too. She's like polishing her calloused feet, and then they dump the fucking foot sawdust out of that.
I was on
egg.
Cowhead.
Yeah.
And he had this fan come in for tickets. He had one of those, and he did that to his foot.
Oh, no.
And he doesn't have a pleasant foot. And he took all the stuff like Parmesan cheese and put it on a taco. And the guy, guy had to eat it.
Jesus. Let's get their permission to do that one.
He took that and it looked like Parmesan cheese, and it smelled like a good cheese. It smelled like a heavy cheese.
Come on, that's disgusting.
And then I'm sorry, is this bugging you? I apologize. Let me make a cute face, Ant. Come on, just do it.
Bobby's turning it on us. I don't like that.
I know.
This isn't fun at all.
Bobby.
You want to look at maggot penis?
No.
You want to look at maggot penis for shits and giggles?
No, for shits and giggles?
Shits and giggles.
Cocksucker. No.
Shits and giggles. Maggot penis.
What's a maggot penis?
No, I'm not looking.
I don't know what maggot penis is.
I do not look
told
at
to
it.
show you maggot penis.
Look at little fingers move so quickly.
His little fingers.
Yeah, this is easy.
He can type fast, thank God.
It's
Because
just a dumb. I don't understand this. What is this?
It's just maggots coming out of
But
pee holes.
I don't understand why.
How does it get to that point?
Rotting.
How does it get to that point?
Infection. Oh, God, fuck, dude, God.
You ever see the video of that?
No, I don't want
I
to.
saw a video of a guy laying there with maggots crawling out of his mouth.
Wait a minute. I don't understand that. See, that doesn't. I don't know why that. I mean, that's gross.
Go to
and
the
it bugs
third one
me.
in, Sam. Third one in. What is that?
Is that it's just dead?
What is that?
It's all. I'll explain this why this doesn't fuck me up. You know heights. I'm afraid of heights. I can't stand.
I'm scared of heights.
I'm scared of heights.
Yeah, what are you scared? He cat or something? Go me out somewhere.
Oh God! When you look at a plane, I don't give a fuck. But if I'm on top of a building, I literally panic. Well, it's because it's not real. It's not real.
You're on a fucking nice, comfy chair.
Don't fucking touch me. All right. Enough, would you? Enough with your fucking fat jokes, you fucking cocksucker. I'm sorry. Stop it. Stop touching me. Last night, though, he tried to outgain Norton is a fucking difficult feat.
You have to say, stop touching me. It's like a fucking child.
It's awful. To outgay him it never happens. Very rarely. It's like beating him in chess. Very rarely will you do it. Last night, he grabbed my junk.
I was at the table at the cellar, and I just reached under and cupped his fucking balls, and he didn't flinch.
I didn't flinch.
Jimmy Norton.
But I was like, it grossed me. I had to pull my hand away.
I had
Really?
I didn't wear underwear. No, I didn't have my underwear on though. But my balls were like that hot afternoon nut. So I felt it right after he did it.
Wow.
And he had that right heavy nut right on his fingertips, and he backed out. I've never seen Norton give up. I've never seen him give up.
Yeah.
And he had to do it in front of people, which hurt even more.
Yeah.
You know, there was a table full of guys, and he's holding my balls, and he had to stop holding them.
That's
never seen Norton quit.
Disgusting.
Oh, I almost chipped.
I think we got to look I think we got to look at the video of Sweet Brown, who eyewitnessed the fire. Everyone's talking about this dumb video today.
Yeah.
You want to just play the video, Sam? So we have the visual element for us in studio. You see this lady yet? There was a fire.
There was a fire.
Eyewitness.
And boy,
she had some problems with the fire.
The news loves when they get an eyewitness like this. When they get to interview eyewitnesses like this.
Oh yeah.
There's clips galore of this same woman, pretty much.
Let's put this on our Facebook page, Opie and Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
Hit that.
I got $100. Says you won't.
That sounds like a white guy.
Yeah, it certainly does. It's Arlie Ermy doing a commercial.
You guys had him in there.
I know. You should come back. I like that guy.
All right, guy.
Well, what are you waiting for? A special invitation?
Yeah, see?
That's gonna fucking go away somewhere where you can't. His heart's gonna fail because he screams.
Horrifying experience when she first realized the complex was on fire.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
That sounds like somebody, like Anthony would do a character.
Right.
That sounds like Anthony just.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Isn't that great?
I got bronchitis. I got bronchitis.
Somebody was barbecuing.
I said, Lord Jesus.
Somebody's barbecuing, and I smiled.
She, that's like someone from like the 30s. That's a black woman from the 30s movies. That doesn't fuck. No one like that really exists today. Oh Lord,
Lord. I woke up to get me. What was it? A pop?
A cold pop. I woke up to get me a cold pop.
What's a cold pop? Is that a beer? Or
Soda.
Or it could be anything.
I think
cold
it's
pop's
cold
cold
soda. Yeah.
Just cold soda?
On the West Coast and other areas, it's cold pop.
Hear that her father's dead.
That's not funny to make fun of somebody who passes away. You're a piece of shit.
I like Angry Chip.
You shouldn't make fun of people who pass away. You should pay respects.
Oh. It's very good, Chip.
Shut up. Fucking faggot cocksucker.
I love
so
Angry Chip. I love Angry
he's
Chip.
so angry.
Angry Chip makes me happy.
Good. What's the B on your shirt stand for or something? Bob's Big Boy or something?
Bob's Big Boy or something.
What was that? Clapping the point.
Oh, no.
touch me.
You don't know the clap and the point?
Does he touch everybody
He
in
does
here?
his guns.
Pretty much.
I hate it. Can I hear that black lady?
You want to hear it again?
Lordy Lord.
Why is Sam
Then I
taking
thought
notes?
somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Sure that's not,
She's like a female Tracy Morgan.
yeah, they sure that's not like Cat Williams.
I hear a little more Tracy in there.
I got bronchitis.
Goddamn, I'm on
I
this
didn't have
now.
no shoes or nothing, Jesus. Oh, she's talking to Jesus.
Smell my finger.
She's handling it well, though. So
Yeah,
her
she
house
is.
just burned down.
She is. Yeah. Very well.
Where was this? Where was this?
A fucking gated community of mansions.
Really?
You're being silly. What town was it in?
It's
Sville.
what town?
What?
Doesn't matter.
What state? What city? What city?
It could be.
What city?
You want to tell them what city it?
Huh?
No.
Chicago.
Where was it? Where was it? Why are you taking notes, Sam?
After show.
Oh, you really just care about yourself.
He takes notes.
He only cares about his show. This show is a setup to that
This
show.
is just for him.
This is just a setup for your show.
This show's just for him. Just for his little show afterwards.
That's right.
What show is it again? What's it called, Anthony?
It's Sam's after show. Oh, wait, shit show. That's right. Yeah, shit show.
How are you with cysts? Like back cysts?
Oh, God, I can't look at
You want
that
to try
either.
one of those?
What do you mean?
Can't look at that either.
Oh, geez, you guys really ran out of fucking material. Opie's just going cysts. You're just picking shit out of the fucking the throat. What's wrong with you? This is like fucking.
Well, we're learning about you. You don't like the shit, but you could do snot. I'm wondering if you could do a cyst.
I don't know, Opie.
You want to try one?
I don't know.
You want to try one?
If you got nothing else, I guess so.
It's from Tosh. Tosh.0.
Tosh. Funny guy.
Oh.
You like Tosh?
Yeah. I like the top.
Has he ever been on here?
No, for some reason he doesn't do our show.
Really?
We've tried.
You tried to get him on?
Yeah, through the fans and stuff. Yeah.
That's always good. Hey, you faggot, why aren't you on the Opie and Anthony show? LOL.
I think they've been nice.
Zip popping has been a trend on Google. It's gotten so popular that Tyra Banks took some time off from being untalented to discuss it on her show.
Oof.
Well, that inspired me to take some action. It's about time you guys had a glimpse of all the horrible we have to sift through to find funny internet videos. So get your barf bags ready. Your reactions are about to be filmed watching a segment called Guess What Happens Next. All right. Here's a dude with a cyst on his back and a chick hovering over him with an X-Acto knife and Band-Aids on her fingers. So I assume she's a licensed dermatologist. Can you guess what happens next?
I can't look at this. Oh, the screens.
Why don't we get
So
to
if
see
you
it?
guessed she would use the knife to slice an escape route for all his shoulder cheese, you're off to a good start. Can you guess what happens next?
Uh-oh.
It's the worst smell I think I've ever smelled my entire life.
What happened? What happened, Bobby? You're reacting like the audience.
They're not showing it.
Another tablespoon of pus.
Oh,
And
they
if
showed
you
it.
guessed
They
the
showed it a
smell
little
would be
bit.
rancid
I think
enough
they-
to almost make her puke on his back. Good work. What bothers me is you know if there was a spider in the room, she would get the hell out of there, but somehow this is okay. Guess what happens next?
Oh, there's still more. There's some more. Whoa! Oh, what is that?
What was
A
that?
lot more pus. The real thing you should be wondering is how the hell they let me put this
What
on
a
television.
great zit.
You want to guess what happens next? No? Too bad.
What a great. They keep cutting away from it. Yeah, they keep cutting away. What a great
They're not allowed
zit.
to show
Fun
it.
to look at clouds and try to figure
Why
out what
aren't
shapes
they allowed
you
to
see in
show
them.
this on
Because
TV?
it's fucking too disturbing.
It's Comedy Central, though, isn't it?
She sees a brain.
Jesus.
I see
Seriously?
a baby armadillo.
Yeah.
Why can't they show this?
Beautiful. Also, maybe a paper towel is
Can we find the original video?
Instead,
What?
I'd recommend a ShamWow.
It's called Two Girls, One Cyst, maybe.
What a great
Why wouldn't they
zit.
show
though.
that on
exhausting.
TV?
What a great zit.
It's exhausting not watching it.
Yeah.
I can't look at that. It's so disgusting.
Here's the
Sometimes
original.
when we touch, the honesty's too much.
Here you go, Bobby. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that don't bug me as
I'm
much.
blocking.
It's all I think I've ever smelled my entire life.
Mic flag.
Oh, wow.
It got on her finger.
Oh, my God.
That's on the back of his neck, right?
Yeah. It smells like cheese.
God.
Oh my God.
Smearing all over his shoulder.
This guy
It's like
is just-
squeezing a mayonnaise pack.
Yeah. Wow, what a zit.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, there's still more. There's still
Women love popping zits, though.
Yeah, Bobby watch.
What?
How's that all in there? It's
You gotta work faster.
called Two Girls and One
You gotta work
Cyst
faster.
on
Yeah,
YouTube.
So funny.
Wow.
You gotta work faster.
That's pretty Imagine smelling it.
How's that all in there?
Holy shit.
Oh God.
How much was that?
That was
How do you
a lot.
describe that?
That
I
was
guess
a-
like a mayonnaise pack.
That was the amount of mayonnaise they put on a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
I'm gonna throw
She's still
everything up.
going.
You gotta get the rest of it. You know they're.
Oh, man.
How? Wow. Oh, my God.
Oh my God! There's a hunk hanging out. It's like a hunk. I'm getting there, but
They're talking about me.
No, they're not, Chip.
I think from this horrendous smell.
Oh, it
Brian, are you
smells?
okay? Did that hurt?
Fine now.
Yeah.
What does
Does
it
it
smell
feel
like?
good?
It's fucking decaying organism.
Is that what? Yeah.
Fucking rotting.
Yeah. That's actually a fucking great one right there.
You're gonna
Bacteria.
die when you see this. Oh my God! It smells so bad.
It just stinks.
Yes. Oh.
I mean,
I'm on the verge of nausea just listening to this.
There
You know,
Never mind
still
watching
more.
it.
can you imagine that being rubbed under your nose?
No.
Oh.
You know, yeah. I don't know if that's right. Wow, that's like a brain. Yeah, that might be actual. That might be not pus. That might be like fat, like back.
No, it's hardened pus.
Are you sure?
It's hardened pus.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Dude,
I
that
don't
was probably
understand.
that looked like
I
a
don't
small
get how-
white grape.
That's
don't-
unbelievable how much is coming out of this.
Yeah, I
thing.
don't know if that's fucking right, dude.
As hard as you can.
Oh, this poor girl.
Oh my God.
This guy's never getting
it
laid
smells
again.
So bad. God, I wish I would have bought gloves.
She's still getting shit out of this.
Oh
That's fine.
my God. Oh wow.
This
Oh
is
my
beyond
Oh my God,
fucking.
it's like cottage cheese.
This bothers you, right, Ed?
God, yeah, yeah.
That's a lot.
Oh my God.
Imagine sucking it out and eating it.
Oh, Jesus.
Brian, there's something wrong with you.
How much do you think they got out of that for the people out
I
there?
think we're almost done.
What do you
Good
think?
mouthful.
Does it hurt?
Now,
Alicia,
a couple
you still
shot
got that
glasses
shit
full,
on your
right?
hand.
Right?
Dude, that's going to be at least 2 mayonnaise packets.
Oh, way more than that. I think.
I don't think fat and cartilage
All right.
smell like that.
Oh, Jesus. Now we got to smell this. How do we smell this shit? Would you smell this shit?
No. Nah, I probably wouldn't either.
No?
You can't. You wouldn't. If I smelled it, I would puke. That bugs me. That bothers me. The latter part of it is kind of grosser than the first part, but it's still. It's kind of like wow. It's kind of amazing to watch that much shit come out of somebody's back.
Well, Psycho Bob in Baltimore, close to where Jimmy's going to be this weekend, right, Jimmy?
Washington, D.C.
Washington. Some tickets available for tomorrow night's show, I believe.
Yeah, Saturday.
Not many, though.
Saturday's totally sold, and Friday Late Show had 26 tickets as of this morning.
Oh, you're not doing a show Thursday?
I am.
You are?
I'm saying the only one available really is Thursday.
Okay, good. Psycho Bob in Baltimore.
Hey guys, if that stuff looks like cheese, it's probably an epidermal cyst.
And what is that?
It's just a cyst that's got like skin tissue in it.
See, I told you.
And why does it smell so bad?
Go to
What
the
does it smell like?
Well, it doesn't smell bad. You got to taste it. It's salty if you taste it.
How does he know that?
You've tasted this?
Well,
that-
studies have shown that.
Oh.
That's what Jimmy says about tranny dick.
That's so disgusting.
It's a little salty. How do you know, Jim? Studies have shown.
Studies have shown.
That tranny cock is a little salty when you first taste it.
It's an infected bug bite.
Everyone's got their fucking doctor now. They're all doctors. It could be an infected ingrown hair. It could be anything.
Neil has a good story.
It could be a bot fly.
Neil?
It's got bot fly in his
Those
neck.
are fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Where?
It's Bob has no fucking clue what he's talking about because the smell is so wretched.
I didn't say it didn't smell stupid.
What, Neil? You just talked over your own punchline.
No, all I'm saying is that the smell is horrific.
Right.
It actually, I had a girlfriend cut mine open that I had on my back shoulder, and she actually got nauseous and almost passed out because of the smell alone.
I kind of want to smell it now.
It is horrific, like you wouldn't.
How would anyone let their girlfriend do this?
I don't
Because
know.
it's fucking. It's just going to scar them on you for life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I couldn't reach it. I was about to take a trip somewhere warm. I wanted to make sure that there wasn't a fucking lump on my shoulder, so I put her to work.
Go to the doctor, motherfucker.
Can we have Cyst Day? Come in and we'll fucking pop some of this shit with a doctor, and then we'll smell it.
Yeah, but I mean, you're getting a little invasive when you're going that far to make sure you bring in a doctor for it.
Right. Someone's saying it's from steroids. That shit coming out is not normal pus. It's from steroids.
No, that guy's not on steroids. You see how skinny he was?
I don't know.
You didn't know that was his back. It looked like his fucking arm.
20 different answers by people. It's hilarious.
I don't know.
That's fucking gross.
Oh, God,
What
that
else
was
going
so
on, Bobby?
sick.
We haven't even asked you about you yet.
I got the
going on
show coming out next weekend, 2-2,
Oh!
on the CBS. Sunday night after The Good Wife on CBS, the 2-2, NYC 2-2, the De Niro show. Actually looks good. It's weird when you film it, you don't know what it's going to be like because I only see the shit I'm in.
Yeah.
But it actually...
That was the stuff you were filming when we were fly fishing?
Yep.
So that
Yep.
stuff hasn't aired yet?
No, it's airing.
Wow.
It's airing this the 15th, April 15th.
That's this weekend.
After The Good Wife, CBS, and it's
you're in it.
I'm in it I'm in it like a little bit, just a little bit every episode. Me and this other guy, we're kind of like the 10-year veterans that fuck with these rookie guys. But we have a couple scenes every show.
Hey, that's cool.
But no, this actually looks really good. I saw the.
Are you on the
previews for
website?
it. No, just the 5. Was it 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3.
You should be on the website.
No. Yeah, but they're.
But you're in it every week.
Every week, yeah. Except the last week, I went to Aruba.
Good for you, Bobby.
Aruba.
Yeah.
You told them you couldn't film,
Yeah.
and they said, "All right."
Well, yeah, but it was just whatever. It was what it was. I planned it. I didn't know if I had no idea I was going to be on every episode. We did the pilot, and then they asked you to come back for next one, and then they were like, "Okay, what about next week?" And I was like, "Am I in it every week?" They didn't let you know. I mean, I had no idea I was going to be in every one of them.
That's fantastic.
So they just kept putting them in. But it's a good show, good cast. And
What do you play?
I play
a guy?
Moore.
What?
Officer Moore.
Oh, you're a cop. Okay.
And,
Officer Moore.
And this other guy, Martini. Martini is
It
my.
writes itself.
That's funny. I didn't even think of that.
You didn't think of that.
And
that's cruel.
Yeah, she's actually great, and Adam Goldberg is fucking great. Everybody's good. Everybody's really good in it.
He's the guy that the big Nazi stabbed in Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, he's funny too.
Pretty nasty.
He's very funny. He's like that dry humor. He would crack some good jokes on set.
They're asking if your first name is Officer Eat Some.
Oh, like because it's more. You know what sucks too is that none of them read the thread. They just get excited about getting a fat joke, so it's the same fat joke
over and over.
Just read. Do me a favor. Some of them are real funny. Just read the thread first.
Yeah.
Don't be a fucking hack and repeat the same thing.
I apologize for that picture. Boy, that 24 hours later,
I don't
they were
apologize.
Still pounding that photo.
I blocked so many shit people.
Did
it
ya?
was actually good. Yeah,
Got them out of circulation.
This is the worst part. You look and they're not even following me.
No.
It's like, you don't get to I have rules. Funny face, happy face. You get to put smiley face. Right. I love you, Bob. That way I know you at least like me.
Yeah.
Fuck you. If you're not following me, you don't get fucking
No,
gone.
you're gone. Then you'll never get the opportunity to follow.
Oh, God, I blocked so many fucking ferocious cunts.
I took a photo. It was of Bobby and Jimmy at my house, and
you got to be careful over Aunt's house. They just ran every time you're over there. There's a photo leaked on the internet.
Well, speaking of photos and leaked, you got a photo of us in the bathroom. I'm sure you'll put that up on fucking YouTube.
That's a good
YouTube
one.
Was that a good picture?
Twitter?
It's a great picture, but I have a video that I could have put up, but I didn't. When you were sleeping on your couch.
Oh, right.
That was a good one.
That was the one where Jimmy put his ass in my face.
Oh, that should be on the internet, no?
No, I'm not going to fucking... I don't want to put Jimmy's cute ass out there. I want people to pay to see that.
Jack into
I don't
it.
want to just give it to him for free. It's too cute. He does have a little cute asshole. Right next to your sleeping drunk head.
I wasn't even drinking at that point. I was just sleepy.
And you guys just stay after he falls asleep?
No, that was when they
he
first
woke
got
up.
there.
We first got there. He was out on the couch.
And you just walked in?
Oh, yeah. He looked like a dad that just, beat up his whole family in a drunken stupor and then passed out on the couch.
I had no idea what he did.
Yeah, like Danny
crying upstairs.
Danny and Keith are
Danny and Keith
whispering.
were there.
They're just whispering, though, not trying to wake up the giant, the mean giant.
Wake up. Yeah. The
Because
king.
Ant would just wake up shooting. I said leave!
What else is up, Bobby? This show looks good.
This is going to be good.
We'll take a look at it this Sunday.
Yeah, support the show. It's going to be a good show. I'm in it a little bit, but it was fun. It was fun. And they shoot it at Chelsea. A lot of it's at Chelsea Piers, which is hilarious.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because the old Law and Order studio they took over. So you go to Chelsea Piers, it's just a police station. It's a fucking inside you walk in and there's a fucking police station.
That's fucked up.
And there's a deli. They have a bodega inside, like on the set. So it's like fucking crazy shit. But most of my shit's in the I think it's called the muster room or some shit.
Oh,
the
right,
roll
where they
call.
all roll call and stuff.
Yeah, where I make I quip. Like the pilot, I think, airs the pilot's the first one. Sometimes they don't air the pilot first, but I think they are this time. The director was great, and he was like, "Dude, just make shit up." So I called the kid fucking Wikipedia or something, and that they brought the kid back, and his name was Wikipedia in the script now. So I gave this kid a part in the show, which was great.
You got paid for that.
But it's weird. People don't know this. I didn't know this. That every week there's a different director and a different.
Oh, it's one of those. Okay.
Different writer. So you have to meet this new guy, and he may like you, he may not. He may be cool. He may be a dick. It may be a woman. You don't know. And the writers. You don't know if they don't fucking, they might rat you out. This whole new fucking writer is in there writing his version of what it is. And then the show kind of finds itself halfway through and then CBS is like, all right, this is what the show is. And then they kind of go forth there. But every week was like, am I going to be around? And you get a call. It's like, okay, you got 1 day. Okay. Oh, you got 3 days. Oh my God. And by the end of it, it was actually cool. They were actually giving you the better trailer, like they call it a triple banger or a double banger. When you first walk up, you had the honey wagon, which is basically a bench indoors with a toilet.
It's very classy.
It's way better than fucking extras.
Just standing outside.
No, they're in like a church basement somewhere 10 miles away from the set, and they're just eating fruit roll-ups and water.
And waiting hours.
They keep giving him sugar.
What do you get, a honey wagon? I missed part of it.
Yeah, I was just telling them the honey. I got the double banger at the end of the shoot. They were actually hooking us up. Like the crew on this was fucking awesome. New York City crews are the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, first of all, the guys, with all, the transport guys, they're all fucking union dudes from, hey, how you doing? Fucking Giants, fuck the Patriots every day, fuck the Red Sox, it was busting my balls.
With that language?
But yeah, they're very
That's
rough.
a fun work environment.
I mean, really?
Sure is.
They're real good guys. And the crew was great. And the directors, like one of the directors was Jake Gyllenhaal's dad, which was weird. I just wanted to go, can I meet your son? That's all that was on my brain. Just,
That's a weird thing.
Yeah, his dad's been a director for TV.
Director, and the son kind of is more well known than the dad.
Well, I mean, the guy's been around for a fucking while, though. So
what do you do, like direct Family Ties and stuff?
Something like that. Yeah,
One of those things.
like Blue Bloods. A lot. It's weird that these people go
Episodes of
from
Punky Brewster.
They go from Law and Order to Blue Bloods to over here, and they just keep going back and forth.
Same genre.
Yeah, like there's a lot of shows filming in New York now. USA Network, most of their shows are filmed in New York, which is great. There's a lot of work in New York.
They bounce around like foster children from place to place.
Oh, really?
I was in foster care.
I know.
Aw.
You're all right, though.
Huh?
It worked out for you.
What, the foster care?
Yeah. You're good. You're good now.
Yeah, I'm good now.
You're good now.
Got a show coming up.
You're on a show
That'd
Sunday.
be great if this
After
fucking
the Good
if
Wife.
this thing becomes a hit. One of two things is going to happen. I'm gone.
They'll write you out.
Oh, they immediately, because everybody wants more money, so immediately they just cut the fat. No pun intended. There you go. Twit that, you fucking idiots.
Twit that.
You mean you?
It's now a twit.
So
twit that.
Or they'll actually go, look, we want you and the other guy, to like a contractor, or at least pay you some, like so.
And give you
can
more
just
lines.
stick around.
Maybe they make you a bigger part.
Well, here's the thing: is that it was hard because I could make more money some weeks on the road. So it's like I'm not an actor just waiting for a gig. I have to go do this gig. It's a lot more money than you're paying me.
Are you in that photo?
No.
But
I'm in the trailer though.
Something
They put me
like
in the
this,
trailer.
you sacrifice though, and do some acting.
Yeah,
'Cause you never know where it's going to lead.
Yeah. It was really good. It came out pretty good. You never know. I thought it was going to be cheesy, but it's actually good. Check it out Sunday night.
All right, you're going to be in Chicago, Bobby.
I will.
Bob Kelly in Chicago, Up Comedy Club in Chicago.
Yes.
Friday through Sunday. It's a new club, huh?
Brand new club downtown. It's fucking. I'm excited to play it.
Upcomedyclub.com for your tickets. Bobby's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Do you go to Chicago a lot?
I go to the Improv outside of Chicago, which is one of my favorite clubs. I think these guys are affiliated. I don't know, but I'm in downtown. This is kind of a hipper room, a smaller room than the other one's like a 500 seater. This one's actually a little smaller, which is cool. So yeah, it's gonna be great. I am fucking hilarious on the show. I'm good, but stand-up wise, right, Ant? Come on, Ant, back me up. Opie, come on.
I hear you.
I was the one who started it.
I
Said
know.
you were
I'm trying to get
hilarious.
him fucking whipping up and off the fucking pal talk.
Ant saw you recently.
This cocksucker's
ratting me
trying
out.
to look at racks.
when you need the big help and
Yeah,
the big
exactly.
fucking push.
Yeah, God forbid.
You're looking for the push, and Ant's
You
looking at
know-
tits.
Just
better
before
than I.
fucking Norton makes people not buy tickets.
I wouldn't make people
Yeah,
buy.
you do, you fucking dummy. He's
Bobby
gonna
Kelly
trash
is
me.
very,
All
very
right, I never
funny.
trash your act. Bobby happens to be very good. He does a good job. His act is very funny.
Very funny,
And I
yes.
right now have my hand on his balls, and I will
see.
keep saying positive things as
Oh
long
my
as my
God,
hand is on his balls.
He is touching his ball.
I have both of his balls in my hand.
Is it warm?
It's my thumb. It just feels gross. But I'm going to say this, that his act really has gotten good.
Oh, dude.
What happened? How'd you do it? How'd you do it?
I actually was
I backed off.
squeezing my asshole, so my balls went in and out. So they were moving.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he couldn't take that.
You don't like that?
And you
No.
started getting really close, like you were going in for a kiss.
No man could take that. No,
Yeah, that
he's
was
looking.
rough.
He's shivering.
That was rough.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. I'm sorry.
good
Shake it
one.
off.
Fair
Shake it
enough.
off. Shake it off.
Touche.
No. It's the right thing to do.
What got you? Just the
fact that
pulsating
I
ball
could feel his cock,
Pulsating
and I'm
balls.
like, if it starts to get hard, I had to
There's
just
no
stop.
turning
It'll
back.
ruin the friendship.
Right, there's no turning back.
Yeah.
It
Either
starts getting
ruin it
turgid.
or make it better.
You can't get hard in your friend's hand.
Yeah, me and you are gonna start taking. We're gonna start hanging out more.
You're so right. You can't do that ever.
No.
There's no turning back.
It changes
from
the
that.
dynamic of the
I'll tell you
friendship.
something,
I'll
man.
tell my wife to beat it, sell my place, move in with this fucking homo, and be his opening act. You want to fuck around? Let's do this.
Let's do this.
So Bobby's in Chicago Friday through Sunday.
There's Bobby.
Yeah, there I am right there.
Yeah.
Play the clip.
Bobby!
Play the clip, Sam.
Sam, stop writing your notes for your shit show.
Stop writing, Sam.
Are you going to talk in the scene?
I don't know. I don't know what Sam brought up. Let's see.
Let's go.
Us for making it through to the 2-2. Welcome.
Stop one real quick. That's the guy from 3 O'Clock High. 3 O'Clock. Is it 3 O'Clock High? Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Buddy. Yeah. No, Buddy Ravel's the other guy. He's a great guy.
All right.
Good.
Really?
Really? You go, really?
Yeah.
I heard that.
That's
Why'd
good.
you say real? Because he's clapping?
No, they said, I don't know. They said something.
Let's see if there's more Bobby.
A round of applause for making it through to the 2-2. Welcome. Really?
I'm your field training officer. Here are my orders of the day. Don't get hurt. Keep your mouth shut and your eyes open. In essence, just stand there.
You a cop?
What gave it away?
Damn, that blonde is mine.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Oh, shit. Tough broad.
She's going into labor.
You have something to say to me?
It's a tough rookie year.
Guy from The Wire.
Oh, that's right.
Who?
White guy.
Cool.
You know,
Boss, can I just ask how'd the other rookies do today? Worse.
most rookies just stand on the corner. Their superiors come by, they sign their book, and then they just stand there. Not explosions and
Not
shit.
these guys.
I know. It's explosions. They're fucking delivering babies. There's a gang fight with baseball bats. Most of the guys, they're like, hey, Sarge, yeah, sign the book.
It's up in the Bronx, too. And when we first started shooting, we didn't get the rides, the limos. You either had to wait for the van or take the train. I got bad directions one night from one of the fucking PAs. I got out at the Polo Grounds at around 11:30 at night.
Oh,
Is that bad?
Pleasant.
Yeah, when you have a Red Sox hat on, you're white. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, across from Yankee Stadium.
Wow, yeah, that, okay.
I mean, I was being followed. Like I was like walking, yo, yo, yo. They thought finally that they had to come pick me up, but I was shitting my pants. Shitting my pants. They were every corner there was like a deal going on. I was stuck between streets. Man. Like I was hiding in between streets.
You didn't want to go out in the daylight?
If I went down there, these guys, I already was down that side, the corner, and the guy was like, yo, yo, what the fuck you doing? Like they thought I was a cop or something.
Because of your bandolier.
I didn't have this on. If I had this on, I would have been fucking saved.
You would have been all right.
So wait, they gave you, how mad were you with the bad directions?
Oh, I was fucking frustrated, man. I could have been, it could have went south real quick.
There's no cabs up there, right?
No, they have the you can't just hail a cab and fucking the Polo Grounds.
They don't stop.
Jesus. Well, they will stop for me, but
yeah, for you they would.
Yeah, get in.
Get in quick.
They all stop
rolling.
For you.
They're just rolling.
But
they
don't have cabs up there. They have the livery
those
drivers. You know.
Oh right.
Like the limos.
Black
Fuck. So wait. So what did you do? I mean,
I hid between streets until the fucking van came and picked me up.
Oh, did you scream at them? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
I didn't scream at them, but I thought it was kind of funny that it was just how scared I was. Probably for no reason, but I was.
Oh, you never know.
But,
well, we're going to watch the show on CBS Sunday after The Good Life.
Yes.
Good luck in Chicago, Bobby.
Thank you,
Good to
man.
see you.
That was a blast.
Jimmy will be here tomorrow, but he is going to be in Washington this weekend.
Tomorrow and Friday, Saturday.
Oh.
Yes.
Very good.
I think we're done.
Sam?
I think we're just done for today.
Well, though, I do want to tell you that if you're on the East Coast, you are ready for the best 3 days of live music, right? Check out Firefly. It's the East Coast premier music festival. Experience 3 days of live performances on July 20th through the 22nd, featuring The Killers, The Black Keys, and Jack White. Music from Death Cab for Cutie. How about John Legend? Flaming Lips. Lupe Fiasco, Girl Talk. OK Go. Cold War Kids. Young the Giant. Teeny Tempa. Chitty Bang. AWOL Nation. The Head of the Heart. Group Love. Trampled by Turtles. Alan Stone. Matt Costa. Bombay Bicycle Club. The Wallflowers, and a lot more.